on where we can literally, good morning, we can literally look into your living room through your TV. So please make sure your shelves are dusted and that everything's in good order. I'm just messing with you. We couldn't do such a thing. But anyway, good morning. You're watching and listening to a show called Weller Does Delmarva, WDD, okay? And we're here for your entertainment purposes. We got up early, we got everything ready, and we're here for you. So we thank you for watching. If you're watching on TV, we need you to at least tell 2 of your neighbors that you're watching, if you would, okay? So send them a note or call them on the phone or something. If you're watching on the Facebook, we need you to share it, if you would, please. So, Colin.
Good morning.
How is you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. You're in charge today?
I guess I'm in charge today. Or
Right.
Yeah.
You're here anyway.
Or I'm with the guys that are in charge
You're
anyway.
with the guys.
Yeah.
So, how is
I'm
everything in the TV world?
It is busy. You know, we had the big 4th of July
Well,
celebration
before that,
we did
you
at
had
Fat
the storm.
Daddy's. We had the storms, yeah.
Yep, storm
We had the
coverage.
storms, yep. So we've had tons and tons of Facebook views
Yes.
this month. I mean,
Yep.
it's just amazing. Rob Petrie has done some big stories
Yep.
that have gotten lots of views and lots of
Hunter's
interest in
weather
TV Delmarva.
coverage is-
The weather, right, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. So lots of things going on TV Delmarva as usual.
Mm-hmm.
But we got I don't think I've been on here since we got the equipment upgrade. We got it all upgraded. We got it all installed. So if you're watching on TV, you notice the picture's better.
It's crisper.
It is much crisper. And there's some other features that are going to be enabled here soon. So you'll be able to get, the program guide where you can see what's
that'd
coming
be
on.
nice, yeah.
So we've got it partially enabled now, but we're waiting on another company. So they actually have to write these files that have all the programs in it.
And then you are the one who eventually puts it in there, or somebody else?
Yeah,
does?
so our equipment actually pulls it automatically. Once they get everything
Okay.
written, it'll pull the file automatically, and that's how you see it on your screen.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, it's
there's a lot to it.
exciting. It's growing.
And you know what I found?
What?
They allow you to buy subscriptions to all these things.
Really?
So for us to
Wow,
be able to
aren't you
do that,
lucky?
we have to buy a subscription.
That's why you want to sell advertising.
Is that why?
That's why.
Yeah. So yeah, there's a lot that happens with it, and of course the FCC mandates that we do this.
Yes, they do.
So they mandate we buy the subscription.
Okay.
So that's nice of them.
That's nice of them.
Yeah.
Right. And then you're allowed to buy it. So what you're saying is it comes with a cost,
It does.
but
Yeah.
it's an exciting
Right.
time.
Well, it is, and we had lots of sponsors come on board for the 4th of July.
Yeah, that was nice.
Thing, and that was really nice, and we appreciate all of them, and they were happy to do it, and I think they were really happy with the results they
Yes,
got.
they got thousands of views.
Thousands and thousands upon thousands
Upon thousands.
and more thousands. So
So-
yeah, they really were happy with it, and I think it was a good thing for the community.
It was.
Yeah.
It was. And I think that's what you're getting known for.
Yeah,
is
I
the
think so.
TV station that wants to go out and do some live things.
Right.
It's a little risky, in other words, but I think it's kind of cool. Live is dead. In other words,
Live is dead, yeah.
in other words, you're going in the opposite direction of standard, business now. You're just trying to do more live things, the storm coverage that Hunter
exactly.
does. And
Yeah.
so TV Delmarva, how many different channels you got up and running
We
right
have
now?
4 right now.
Okay, so you
4
got
right now.
14.
14.1.
Okay.
That's TV Delmarva. We're an AMG TV affiliate. So we've got general entertainment type stuff, movies, TV shows. Your show, of course, is on 14.1. 14.2 is
Okay.
Delmarva Newsnet. So it's live 24/7 news coverage.
Yeah.
It's the only 24/7 news channel on Delmarva
Really?
over the air. Yeah. 14.3, All Sports Television Network.
Okay.
Sports, lots of good stuff. I'm really getting into watching this channel. So they've got pickleball. Pickleball is hugely popular right now.
Really?
Yes. it
Jack
is.
Riddle plays it.
Does he?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So I
Yeah.
mean, it's like ping pong,
Yep.
but you're standing on the table, kind of.
Oh, that's not what I'm talking about. Pickleball's it's like a tennis.
Yes, that's it.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's the rules are very similar, and the way you play.
Oh, but
is
you're not
like,
standing on a table.
No, it's
Okay.
like you're standing on the table. It's the
Okay, I was saying I
They
never
use
saw
a-
Jack stand on a table.
right. You never saw the table after Jack stood on it either.
No, in other words, but we played pickleball at my house.
Do you?
And,
You got
Jack
a
was
court
there.
out there?
Well, we had it actually in the building, to be honest with
Really?
you. Yeah.
Well, that's
So we
fun.
didn't have to chase the ball so far. Oh, I hear the music. We're coming on the radio.
All right, I'll be back
All
in a
right,
bit.
TV Delmarva, tell your friends about it. All right, here we come, here we come. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Weller Does Delmarva is live. Hey there. Hold on. Yep, well, you can have a seat, but she'll be with you in just a minute. But anyway, we are live right here in Delaware and right here in Laurel Junction, and you are invited to come down. We've got numerous guests going to be on this morning. So we're going to roll the collage, and I'm going to try to do my best to tell everybody who's going to be on. So anyway, so go ahead and roll the collage, if we would. So this is what's happening today on Weller Does Delmarva. For my radio audience, I'm going to narrate it. All right? So here we go. All right, Weller Does Delmarva is live this morning till 9 o'clock, and it's free for your viewing or listening. We've got Glen going to be talking to us from the Delaware Parks volunteer info. Rick Fowler is going to be stopping by from No Nonsense Office Machines. Mike Sandoe from Weller's is going to be here, first time on the show. Gayle Jones and Dennis Jones are going to be talking about secure solutions. And then Colin Walls is going to be with me 2 or 3 or 4 times throughout the show. And then my wife Denise is coming. She's not in the collage, but she is also going to be joining us. There's food to eat. There's fellowship. There's all kinds of things going on. So welcome to Weller Does Delmarva, okay? And the first thing I'm going to do is do a sponsor segment for one of my sponsors, all right? So this is Wilson's Auction. People say, Jim Weller, you talk about the auction every single week. I do, because guess how often they have an auction? Twice a week. Every Saturday, starting at 10 o'clock in the morning on Route 113 in Lincoln. Oh, we're going to get our picture taken, Glenn. So turn to your right here. And good morning to everybody as we take this picture. All right, thank you. So anyway, I wanted to also say that Wilson's Auction is in Lincoln. So they're right on Route 113 in Lincoln today, starting at 10 o'clock, going all day, all afternoon, and into the evening. There are thousands of things going to be sold to the highest bidder at auction. If you've never been to a good, fun auction, Wilson's Auction is the place to go. Secondly, today, this is a today-only offer over in Cordova, Maryland. It is the final auction of the Short All Building and Supply Company. So Dave Wilson has had numerous auctions up to now, selling all kinds of building and home supplies, and today is the final day, okay? So this starts at 10 o'clock over in Cordova, Maryland. There is going to be lumber. There is going to be land. There is going to be buildings. There is going to be hardware store inventory. Lots of lumber. So if you're sick of the high prices of lumber and you want to buy some at auction, today is your day. There's a forklift going to be sold also. So there's equipment. There's building supplies. There's everything you would see in a hardware store going to be sold today to the highest bidder. And then they're going to sell the land. I think it was like 30-some acres of land. And, yeah, 34.82 acres plus or minus of land and all kinds of buildings. So I thought maybe I ought to buy this place and open a trailer manufacturing facility over in Cordova, Maryland. And then I immediately said, I can't handle another thing. So anyway, I'm just letting you know it's a good auction today in Lincoln. Today in Cordova, Maryland. If you're looking for something to do with the kids and the family, or if you're visiting the shore and you've never been to a good auction, Dave Wilson and the team at Wilson's Auction do a wonderful job. So anyway, check it out. Everything gets sold to the highest bidder. If you don't know what to do, just hold your hand up high, and you'll be just fine, okay? And bring your checkbook or your credit card. Wilson's Auction, if you also want to buy a car, sell a car, Tuesday nights, you can buy one, you could sell one, you could do it just like the dealers do. And everything is available for your viewing at wilsonsauction.com. Like them on Facebook. Yes, Dave Wilson is on Facebook, okay? He probably personally is not on there, but anyway, Wilson's Auction is on there. So it's Wilson's Auction. Phone number, you ready? It's 302-422-3454. 422-3454. Give them a call. Tell them I sent you. Wilson'sAuction.com on the web. Good people doing good things, and we appreciate them. Now, Glen has arrived. And Glen, how are you doing?
Doing fine, thanks, Jim. And thanks for having me on the show.
Well, thank you.
Listen, got a beautiful morning dawning, everybody. So I would just really encourage everybody, if you can, get up, get outside, go out and enjoy your parks. Go for a hike, go swim at the beach, have a picnic, but get outside. It's a beautiful day, and your parks are ready for you.
Parks are ready. Now, how long have you been involved with the Parks Department?
I've been working with parks for over 20 years now. And
have you really?
We've seen a lot of changes and a lot of really good things. And if you haven't been lately, you need to get out in the parks, everybody.
They've done well through COVID, keeping everything going as best they can. And
it was, one of the things that we're very proud of. We never closed our parks. The parks never closed, and they became a vital resource, I think, for people to get outside during this time period where they could get some good, healthy outdoor exercise. So we're really proud of that. That the men and women that take care of our parks need help, and that's what I.
So you're here to talk about volunteer opportunities.
Yes, if you give me a moment, I would ask everybody take a look at our webpage, because there's a whole bunch of different ways that folks can get engaged to find an interest area that fits for you, whether it be just an hour or so on one of our calendar events, or if you would be interested in something longer, like our internships, or joining one of our friends groups. And gives me an opportunity to thank you, Jim, for a donation you've made to help fundraise for our friends groups. We're very, very grateful for that.
Wow. Now, this would be from one end of the state to the other.
Up and down the state. And it's really good, especially this time of year, so we can get all those folks from upstate volunteering downstate as well. So it's a good time of year, and it's always a good time to get out and volunteer year-round. We even have some very special programs for young people. So please take a look. Even during the school year, we have a special program where young people could actually earn credit towards graduation on their career paths by volunteering in our parks.
That's a good idea.
So please take a look at our webpage. That's called our Work-Based Learning Program. We also have our Youth Conservation Corps. That's a summer job program. It's going on now. It's filled this year, but think everybody, 14 to 21-year-olds, and it's a summer job program in our parks to introduce folks to perhaps considering a career working in their environmental sciences.
Wow. We have a young man here that works in the Parks Department, Jonathan Walls. I don't know if you know him. He's not here today, but he's normally involved with the show, and he seems to really like it.
Very good.
Been there for years.
Good to hear.
So people go to the website, just the Delaware State Parks website?
Yeah, I always tell folks, makes it easy. Just do an internet search for Delaware State Parks Volunteer. It's going to come up, and my name's going to come up, my email, my phone. So if you have any questions, happy to answer those for you. But if you look, you'll see one of the things I'd really like to draw folks' attention to is a calendar. It has a calendar. You can click on an item, and it brings up different pre-planned activities folks could join just for
that activity.
Yes, and it's up and down the state. And obviously, we're repopulating that calendar after COVID. We're really fleshing that out a little bit more. But I'd encourage folks to take a look at that. All these other programs, our friends groups are there. We've got info on our youth programs that are there, and our campground hosting programs. There's a whole bunch of different ways.
You have some concerts where people play music at some of the parks.
That's
so
correct.
there would be needs for volunteers to help with that.
Well, we do, and that's interesting you mentioned that, because a lot of our friends groups are very active with our concerts. So they're really helping that out. Our friends groups are critical. If you're looking for something that's a bit more involved, really helping to direct the activities in a park, getting really engaged, these are for committed citizens that help us. And they can do it by volunteering, by fundraising, by advocating. And the big thing they do is help us with our educational mission. So our friends are just that's why I'm really grateful for you, helping to support our friends in their fundraising, because it does help your parks.
Right.
Our volunteers in general, they're going to be doing work that's going to allow our parks to be safe and accessible for folks. And they're going to help with our educational mission to let folks come to know and appreciate their natural resources and their historical resources as well.
How many volunteers do you need? I mean, like hundreds?
Well, tell you what, every year we have about 5,000 folks that come out and help, and generally it's about 120,000 volunteer hours that we receive.
That would be like the whole town of Lincoln coming to help you.
When you think
the whole town's going.
You know what I like to tell folks a lot about volunteering? It's kind of like Charlie Brown shooting a bow and arrow. He shoots, he goes and he shoots his arrow into the garage door. Then he goes up and paints the target around the arrow. And Lucy says, "You can't do that. You're doing it backwards." But Charlie Brown says, "But if I did it the other way, I might not hit the target."
Right.
And I like to say, if you're not sure about coming and helping, you'll never know
until
if
you
don't try. If you don't try.
Right.
So give it a shot. Take a look at those calendar events, because they're short, they're easy, there are different activities at different parks throughout the state. It's a neat way, kind of little taste, kind of a little hors d'oeuvre of volunteering.
Right, check it out. Like stick your toe in the water and see
That's
what
it,
you think.
That's it. And,
Wow.
And Jim, I want to thank you again for giving me time to talk to everybody. And really want to encourage everyone, please consider joining us. And this is your state; they're your parks, and
Right.
we just want them to be representative of all the people in Delaware.
And have you ever been on the show before? I can't remember.
I haven't, but
Okay.
Ray Bivens was on just a couple of weeks
Ray
ago.
Bivens,
our
yeah.
director,
Yeah.
director of state parks.
Can you pronounce your last name for me?
That's a fun one, Stubbolo, like
Stubbolo.
Stubbolo 7.
Okay,
That's how you
Stubbolo
remember
7.
that.
That's pretty
Jim,
good.
I want to thank you again for letting
Thank
me
you.
join you.
I'm going to give you a couple gift cards to Vanderwin's.
Oh, wonderful.
Okay, have you ever been there?
I'm about to.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
All right, thanks
Thank
a
you.
lot,
Good to
okay?
see you.
Have a
Thank you.
good weekend. Thank
Right.
you for
Bye,
joining
everybody.
me. All right, get involved, everybody. Get up, get out, take your kids, take your grandkids, make a difference. In other words, Delaware State Parks is always looking for volunteers, okay? And sounds interesting. I was at a one where they were playing music in the park. In other words, and there was people up there serving some snacks and stuff like that. And I told Denise, I said, that's the job I'd like, serving the snacks. You know what I mean? Sampling the snacks. So anyway, but no, it's just every little area always needs an extra hand. I forgot that saying, but many hands make for light work or lighter work. I don't know the exact story, but that's that. Now, where are we, folks? We are sitting right inside the famous, the one and only Laurel Junction. And you say where it's at? Guess where it's at? It's in Laurel, Delaware. It's right next door to the Burger King, across the street from the Exxon, across the street from Rural Farms, and then there's Smash and Dash across the street too. So anyway, and we're in Chef Fred's Cafe, and people said, I have no idea there's a cafe, and you don't know what you're missing. This is like a well-kept secret. Chef Fred is here 7 days a week, breakfast, lunch, dinner, okay? You can get takeout. You can order online. So it's Chef Fred's Cafe, all kinds of good food, and it is good food. I've had a BLT already, and I love it. People are having breakfast, and there's a couple breakfast specials I forgot to mention. So one of them is pancakes and French toast and a waffle, okay, with 2 eggs, bacon or sausage, $7.99. What a deal. And for $6.99, you get sausage and cheese omelet with a Belgian waffle for $6.99. What a great breakfast special. And there's plenty of it. There's all whatever you want. But they make it from scratch, so it's not fast food. It's good food made fast. They've got subs, turkey subs, regular subs, all kinds of things. They've got pizza. They've got rotisserie chicken. Every time I see that stuff rolling around, and I'm like, that looks really, really tasty. So anyway, Chef Fred's Cafe. But while you're here, check out everything. There's stores up front. There's stores inside the building. There's hundreds of vendors out back selling things. It's like a bargain central. And, of course, it's in Delaware, so there's no sales tax. So if you're listening and you're visiting and you've never been to the Laurel Junction, you owe it to yourself today, tomorrow. Come on down and check things out. If you're a business owner and you got a lot of stuff and you want to turn it into cash, or you got a garage full of junk, I meant gems, and you want to just turn that into cash, just come down for $20 for a whole day, $20, one-time charge. You get to use 4 tables and put all your stuff out, and then you're going to be in front of thousands of people, and at the end of the day, you're going to go home with less stuff and more cash. It's at the Laurel Junction. So if you have any questions about anything, you call Diane. Diane is the lady who knows what's going on. She's been here for years, and her phone number is 302-841-5864. Dial it in that order, 302-841-5864 if you want to rent a table, if you want to rent a store. If you just have any questions, you call Diane, and she will help you out. Now, we're going to be with you till 9 o'clock this morning, okay? So we're going to be here till 9 o'clock this morning. We have got different guests. My wife, Denise, is coming on between 8:30 and 9. She used to be on regularly, and then her agent and my agent, we just couldn't get it worked out, so we stopped having her on. But anyway, she's coming. It's going to be a special treat. We're going to just let everybody catch up on the life and times of Jim and Denise Weller. So that's between 8:30 and 9. You don't want to miss that. We've also got Mike Sandoe, who works at Weller's in Bridgeville, who's going to be joining us for the very first time. My friend Rick Fowler, No Nonsense Office Machines, is going to be joining us, telling us what all he's got going on. And then we've also got Dennis and Gayle Jones, and they sell the home medical alert systems. And I'm so excited to have them come on today. I know that they got a lot to say, and we're going to squeeze it all into 5 minutes or so. But we're going to introduce you to Secure Solutions and let you see and meet the people that own it. And if you were to deal with them, this is the people you'd be dealing with. So we have a really good show lined up today. And if you ever want to be on the show, you want to buy some advertising on the show, I'll be glad to talk to you about it. Just get up with me. Jerry's Lawn Care is another good sponsor of the show. And I want to thank Jerry for his support. Jerry does lawn care. So he can put in a irrigation system. He can seed your lawn. He can cut your grass. He can do your weed whacking if you just need everything spruced up or you got a big project. He also clears building lots. Like if you got a lot, you're going to build a new shed or a new house, or you need the lot cleared because you just want it cleared, he can do that for you. He also sells firewood, seasoned hardwood. He'll deliver it, or you can pick it up from him in Greenwood. He also has mulch, tons and tons and tons of mulch. And he just does a lot of different things. He also does pavers. So he does tree work, too. And he has a bucket truck. So he does tree work. You know, we've had a lot of storms and things like that. And you got a limb hanging and you just wonder when it's going to fall or where it's going to fall. He can help you with that. So whether you need tree work, landscaping, whatever, you call Jerry. He's licensed. He's insured. And on top of that, you know, he'll give you a free estimate. So his name is Jerry. Jerry's Lawn Care. Phone number is 302-363-6025. That's 302-363-6025. Tell Jerry Jim Weller sent you, and his website is jlc-llc.com. Good guy. Do a good job. Weller's is going to be open at 8 o'clock today. I think it's Jimmy's last day before his big vacation. I think he's going to Alaska, if I didn't remember or do remember. I know we're going to babysit his dog, and our cats are going to love that because Jimmy's dog does not like cats. So it'll be a rotation of animals, in, out, everything. So Jimmy's dog is named Simba. Very active, long legs. If you're walking Simba, you better have some energy because that dog's going to walk you. So anyway, Jimmy's going on vacation, and we're going to miss him at Weller. So if you want to see Jimmy today, he's had a good week, and he'd like to sell you a trailer or something. So here's another sponsor segment. This is a lady that recently reached out to me and said, I'd like to buy some ads on the show, and I've been advertising for her, and I've talked to some people that have dealt with her and been very happy with her. Her name is Dawn Kennedy, and she owns a business called I'll Be There Cleaning and Care. Now, what she does is cleaning. She'll help you clean your house on a one-time basis or a weekly basis or a monthly basis. She'll just help you get organized if you want. She's kind of a person that can help somebody get organized. And she said, you know, her main customer is the one who's just always embarrassed when somebody stops over and she didn't know they were, you didn't know they were coming. And she said, I can help you keep your house cleaner and neater and more organized than it's been. Now, she also helps with businesses, like if you have an office and you need it clean once a week or once a month or whatever. She also does the Airbnb. She cleans them. I'm thinking about having an Airbnb, and she said, I can handle your cleaning. She also cleans, I forgot what they're called, a VRBO. I just found it funny initials, and it's vacation rent by owner. So anyway, she does whatever. She does window cleaning, and she also, on her Facebook page, she said, encourage people to like her Facebook page. So if you would, it's I'll Be There Cleaning and Care on Facebook, because she's an herbalist. So she always is putting some tips and things like that. So anyway, I'm just letting you know that the name of the company is I'll Be There Cleaning and Care. Her name is Dawn Kennedy, owner, operator. She does have help wanted positions. She said she's paying top dollar, flexible hours. If you're looking for a job, full-time, part-time, whatever, she can help you out in many different ways, okay? Dawn's phone number, here we go. I'll Be There Cleaning and Care, Dawn Kennedy, 302-362-7064. That's 362-7064. Please like her Facebook page, see what she's got going on, and just, check things out. So that's that. If you need any help with organization or cleaning, Dawn can help you. All right? She goes anywhere from Fenwick to Smyrna. All right, what else is going on today? We got a lot of different guests going to be on. We're going to give some things away. I don't know exactly what we're going to give away today. And then we're going to be joined by Denise. So I'm going to be thinking of questions to ask her. I just saw her this morning. But anyway, I've always got to make it lively and entertaining when she's on. So we're going to have a good time there. Rick Fowler from No Nonsense Office Machines is going to be talking about all the different things he has to offer and all the different services and so on and so forth. And what else is going on today? Weller's has been busy. Well, I'm going to let Mike tell you more about it because there's a special financing promotion that's only good today that we're going to tell you a little bit about that. And I think we might have got some boat trailers in yesterday, but Mike probably can fill me in a little better on that. I know we're getting 2 and 3 loads of trailers a day in now, and they're coming all weekend long, all hours of the night. We have people, delivering 24 hours a day, 7 days a week at Weller's in Bridgeville because our goal is to have 4 times the amount of inventory we have right now, but we got to keep them rolling. So I know that, if you look around, trailers are scarce. Not at Weller's Utility Trailers in Bridgeville. We're creeping up on 400 trailers in stock now. I know we're a long way from 1,000, but 400's a lot better than that 182. That was the lowest we ever got, was down to 182 trailers. I was in a dead panic, because when you sell like 50 a week, 182 ain't long and you're out of trailers. So I'm just letting you know, Wellers.com. You can learn a lot about them there, and we're going to talk about this special financing opportunity that is only good today. Now, at 7:30, we take a break from the radio. So I would like my radio audience to stick right with me. So what you got to do is you got to go to TV Delmarva or just go to Facebook and look up Weller Does Delmarva on the Facebook, okay? So anyway, for watching on Facebook, we would like to ask if you would share the show or start your own watch party and tell your friends what you got going on and help spread the word about Weller Does Delmarva. If you haven't liked our Facebook page yet, we'd appreciate that. And we changed the name of our one at Weller's in Bridgeville. We got rid of a couple, and we're concentrating all of our energies on, I think it's now called Weller's Utility Trailers, Sheds, and Carports. Okay, so we got it all in one. We're trying to do 5 to 10 posts a day. We're trying to inform you of things. We get some stuff in. The minute we post it, it's going. So be aware, a lot of the stuff that we're putting on Facebook or that we talk about on the show, there's only one. So once you mention it to a few thousand people, boom, all of a sudden it's going. So what's that saying? You snooze, you lose. So don't snooze on any of our offers. Get right on them. And we're going to tell you about that special financing offer in a little bit here on the show. So this show is about to celebrate its eight-year anniversary in about 6 weeks. So if you have any ideas of what we could do to celebrate here at Laurel Junction for our 8-year anniversary, we are open-minded to suggestions. If you own a business and you want to give away some gift cards during the show, we will give them away for you. So you'll get a little free publicity. Our viewers and listeners will get some free gift cards. So if you own a business and you have an item or you have gift cards that you want us to give away, I'm not talking about a discount card. I'm talking about a legitimate gift card to where you say, okay, this is a $10 gift card and you get $10 worth of stuff free. So anyway, something like that. So anyway, let me know if you got anything you want us to give away on the show. Other than that, I hear the music. We're taking a break from the radio. So for the radio audience, switch over to TV Delmarva or Weller Does Delmarva on the Facebook. Now, we are still with you right here on TV, Facebook, YouTube. My goodness, we're everywhere. Colin Walls is going to chit-chat with me for a minute or two, and we're going to talk a little bit about TV Delmarva and everything that is going on. And we got a busy show here. We got many different guests, different things going to happen. And at some point, we might open up the phone lines and take some phone calls. So, Colin, what's going on with you?
Good morning. Well,
how's everything going?
I'm back. It's going good now.
Good. You got your rhythm.
Yeah, a little bit.
A little bit, okay.
It took a little while. It's been a while since I've been here and actually set it up. I was here, it's probably been a month since I was here or more.
Yeah.
So I stopped in one day.
And even then, you didn't do anything.
I didn't do anything. Just ask Colin and Jonathan.
Right. Well, I got to say this. I think you have surpassed their expectations already.
Really?
The show's on the air.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good. I did it.
You did it.
So anyway, I'm good at getting everything set up and then walking away.
Yep, you are.
Letting somebody else take it over.
But I'll tell you what I have noticed you're really good at. When something ain't going smooth, you just don't give up. You figure out a way.
I continue cussing and yelling and screaming.
Stomping.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, that's not me, actually. I don't do
So,
that kind of stuff.
I agree.
So,
Proud of you for not doing it.
but I have been in some situations in TV control rooms
Right.
that
Where
have been
people come
really,
unglued.
really tense. People do come unglued,
Yep.
and yeah, it's not pretty. But we don't run it that way.
No,
You know,
because
it's,
you're talking to your friends and your family, not just coworkers, and
Yeah. Well,
you
even
can't-
so, even if they are just coworkers,
Right.
that's not how I operate. And
Right.
and at Wall Service Center, we don't operate that way either.
Mm-hmm.
There's no need to do that, and we just try to get done. It's easier to do when you're not stressed out by somebody yelling at you.
Right.
You'll get
Right.
more done.
And it's almost like in life, no matter what you're going through, you still kind of want to remain friends when it's over.
Exactly.
Even a
yeah.
bad deal. Even
Yeah.
when the bad
Even
deal's
if this-
over, because we're all, we live
Yeah.
in a volunteer-related community, and there's no need to burn any bridges.
Really, there's not, and there's no need to. Whether it's burning bridges because you might need something later on. It's just you just don't need to do that to other
Right.
people. That's
Right.
kind
I
of the way
agree.
I see it. So.
Yeah, I agree.
So anyway, yeah, TV Delmarva is going great. It
is.
On the air. We're continually improving things, and we want to eventually get to 8 channels over the air.
Do you really? Is that like a
Yep.
year from now? goal, or-
Possibly, yeah. It just depends
Okay.
on what channels come up that are available.
okay.
And we'll add them as they come along. So
Okay.
and with each channel, there's an expense to it. So
Right.
we have to figure out a way to cover those expenses.
Yep.
So that's the goal.
That's the goal.
Yeah.
So if somebody wanted to talk to you, you still pushing your cell phone number? Or?
Sure, yeah. They can call or text me, 302-242-8015. Call or text me. Text me until 9
9:30.
o'clock. After 9:30, yeah, then you can give me a call. If you want to talk about advertising or if you want to talk
Right.
about, hey, I want to have my own show.
Right.
So,
Something. That TV
Yeah.
keeps blanking out.
yeah,
Makes
that's
me
it
nervous.
looks like a brand new TV too, Jim.
Well, it's fairly new.
Yeah,
It's fairly new.
right.
I like
it,
the
it could
stand
be
on the bottom.
the first one.
It could be the first
The
one.
first flat
What?
screen TV ever made.
Could be. Could be. I might have had it in storage for years.
Really?
So, you know what I found the other day that I've had in storage for years?
What's that?
I bet I've had them in storage for 15 years. Remember signs? Now everything's an electronic sign.
Right.
Do you remember the signs where you change the letters on them?
I had one of those, yes.
Okay. I used to sell them. And I remember, like, Sam's Club sold them. And
Do you
everything.
remember what saying you had on the front of that sign?
Free
One
air.
of them. No.
Oh, what was it?
Or maybe you were saying it over the radio when you were advertising.
I don't remember.
A business with no sign is a sign of no business.
Absolutely.
That's how you were
Right.
selling them.
Yep.
I
That's how
remember
was
that.
selling them. Yep. A business with no sign is a sign of no business. Right.
Not much has changed, Jim. You still
Right.
have
Same
the
thing.
same little quirky sayings all the
Right.
time.
I don't
yeah.
even know where I get these sayings from. But anyway.
Well, you steal them from people and then claim them as your own. That's where you get them.
That's about what I do. Oh, but anyway, we found these letters.
Yeah.
Thousands of them.
Those
boxes and
letters were
boxes.
very expensive
But
when you bought them.
But what I want to tell you is I used to have 4-row signs, right?
Okay.
Then I found a company that would make me a sign with 5 rows.
Wow.
So I could get one more line of messages.
That's like 20% extra.
Right. And so I started buying and selling those signs. I sold hundreds of them. And then the letters, I was able to find big letters.
That would take up 2 spaces?
Yes, but man, you could read them.
Yeah.
And it just, I found all these letters. There's thousands of dollars worth. I don't know if we still have them or not, but we're going to sell them for $100.
I had one of
For all
those
of them.
signs at one time, and I had to buy new letters for it. Those letters were expensive.
Yes.
I couldn't believe how
Yeah.
much they were. I'm like, they're just plastic.
Right. Yep.
And-
So anyway.
Yeah.
But we found a bunch of those. We are
Okay.
finding some of the weirdest, and it's like a walk down memory lane for me because I'm like, I remember that. Oh,
Wow.
gosh,
Well, that's
but-
good. That's good. You're
But
cleaning
the
out.
things I have sold, because I bought
Right.
the signs. I wasn't happy with 4 letters. So I got a hold of a sign company and I said, can you make me one with 5 letters? They said, we can as long as you buy a bunch of them. Like we're not going to make just 5 or 10 of them for you.
Oh, so
And,
you had them specially made for you.
Yes. Yes. So that way everybody that bought one from me got more bang for their buck. 'Cause
Right.
it's all I'm about is here's this. I want it to be more, whether it's for me
Right.
or for whoever I'm giving it to or selling it to. I'm all about prosperity,
Value.
and growth, value,
Yes,
value.
yes, value.
But even back to them signs, I remember it, and I sold hundreds of them. Hundreds of them,
Well, the best thing I ever saw you buy and sell
right?
was the Sonic in Milford when we were there. Me and Jim were there for an auction, to buy restaurant equipment and things.
Right.
he ends up buying the canopy, like the gas station canopy.
Cemented in the ground.
Cemented
this
in the
whole
ground.
great big canopy. I remember that.
And we weren't out of the parking lot after you bought it, and you had it sold.
I know.
And you didn't have to touch it.
No, I didn't have to touch it. I'm good at that.
That was pretty good.
Oh, what did I just sell recently that I was like, man, I could sell anything. I can't remember, but all right, I hear the music. So
right.
thank you, Colin.
I'll be back. Yep.
Yes, we bought the Sonic canopy up there in Milford when Sonic was in Milford. All right, everybody. Jim Weller here. We're reminiscing about the things Jim Weller has sold. We're going to do a whole show on that one day. You call in and say, what have you bought from Jim Weller? I had somebody recently say, I bought a saddle from you. And I'm like, I can't remember when I was selling saddles, but I have had a fun life. If you don't know me, I can tell you now. I've really enjoyed life. I've had a fun time, and I love buying and selling things. Now, let me tell you something else I love. I love my chiropractor, okay? This is a sponsor segment, so I'm naturally talking about, I forgot their name already. What is the name of them? Peninsula Chiropractic Center is who I'm talking about. But I'm going to do a picture first. Rick Fowler and I are posing for a Christmas card. All right, here we go. So this will be the Jim Weller, Rick Fowler Christmas card. If you don't get it, let us know. But anyway, meanwhile, Peninsula Chiropractic Center, I love dealing with these guys. It's Dr. Trill. We call him Dr. T. He's the owner, operator of it, been in business a long time. Not that he's an old man, just been in business a long time. But anyway, then there's Dr. Bud who works with him. And I go there, my kids go there, my grandkids go there. Denise loves it. I go. And when you're in the lobby waiting, you're going to meet people, and they're going to say, oh, I've dealt with him for 15, 20 years, or I just love Dr. T. He just does such a great job. If you need a chiropractor that's got a great personality, I recommend Dr. T and Dr. Bud, Peninsula Chiropractic Center, and they're good people. They're just outside of Seaford. Been in business a long time. They accept most insurances. Very convenient hours. What a great location. It's right on the highway. So anyway, just give them a call. What's the phone number? Ready? 302, of course. 629-4344, 629-4344. You give them a call, say Jim said, you'll get the kinks out. And they'll tell you right straight up whether they think chiropractic care will help you or not. So give them a call. It's like a wellness center. Good people doing good things to help people feel better. 629-4344, PeninsulaChiroCenter.com on the web, and like them on Facebook if you would. Now, he is here, my friend, Rick Fowler, owner, operator, the brains behind it all, or some of the brains anyway. No nonsense office machines. All right. What's going on, Rick?
Hey, good morning, Jim. How are you this morning?
Good. You're tired?
I'm tired.
Somebody told me
It's
you
been a
were
long week.
Working hard.
Oh, my gosh.
Working night and day.
Been a long, long week.
All right. Well, it's almost over.
Yes.
Are you
maybe.
open today at all?
No,
or-
I won't be open today.
I'm taking the weekend off, man.
Yes,
Taking the whole
finally.
weekend off.
Taking the weekend off.
We'll do that. And so you'll be back at it Monday morning?
Monday morning, be there by 7 a.m.
Okay.
Yep.
And so I'm going to let you take a minute and describe your business. I do it every week, but tell us about what's going on.
Well, no nonsense office machine. Been in business for 30 years now. Used to be Action Business Center, if you'll remember them.
I do.
Okay. Took that over back in 94.
Did you work there when you took it over?
I worked
Okay.
there since 86.
So you've started in this business young.
Young.
Okay.
Right out of high school.
Really?
Yep. Been
What-
doing the same thing.
What inspired you to go in this type of business?
Long time ago, growing up in Georgia,
Okay.
me and a couple of friends, we got together and had some electronic parts and started tinkering and making
Really?
radios and trying to
Really,
develop
like soldering
things. Yeah.
wires and stuff like that?
And it's just something. It was a passion of mine, and I enjoyed it. I loved doing it. Detriment to my folks that hated me taking apart the electronics in the house, but
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that
But,
used to work, Rick.
yeah,
What
that used to
happened?
work. What happened? But
Wow.
you
That's
learn to
why
develop
you're-
the skill of putting it back together and making sure it's working when you're
Right.
done. That's
But
I
that's
loved
why
it.
you're so willing to touch anything.
Yes.
In other words, I call you up and say, I got this little odd gizmo. Would you be willing to see if you can make it work? And,
Oh, I love tinkering on
You
stuff. See
do?
if I can make it work. Yes,
Wow,
sir. Yep,
very
that's what I
good.
do.
But your main business is copiers.
Copiers, printers, scanners, computers, laptops, tablets.
Okay.
We're tinkering now with cell phones.
Are you really?
We are able
Fixing
to
the
replace.
screens?
Yeah, we can replace screens. We can replace power ports, things of that nature.
Okay.
Now we are in the finer stages of it, getting our craft.
Right. And I'm
So,
sure parts are not easy
if
to
you
get
have an
right
old
now.
phone with a broken screen, don't throw it away.
Really?
Bring it
in.
to me.
Okay.
They're good schooling.
Okay.
We learn.
We learn. All right. And you kind of tell me you don't leave things any worse than you found them.
No, we don't leave them worse.
All right. And you don't charge somebody to just glance at something and
No,
say,
we have free estimates.
Okay.
I think that's the biggest thing that we do that people, appreciate because nobody else does.
well, nobody was going to take time of day anymore.
No.
mean,
So we do free estimates. Bring it in. We'll be happy to go over it with you, look at it, discuss your problems with it, and give you an idea of what it's going to take to fix it, or if
Now,
it's worth fixing.
Is there anything that people need to really be concerned about as hot as it is? The past few days, I've gotten hung up at some places where I was there longer than I wanted to be, and my iPad was in the truck.
Yep. Don't
I got
don't
to
leave
thinking
your
about it.
electronics in your truck.
I
No.
know.
If you think about it, your tablet, your cell phones, if you look at them, you don't see any screws holding them together.
That's true. It's glued.
They're glued together.
That's
What
a-
happens in glue in hot weather?
Right. It gets gooey.
It starts separating.
It does, doesn't it?
So you want to be
Okay.
careful of that. I've seen warped phones and screens that
Really?
just pop off. Oh yeah, we've seen it all.
Okay.
So,
So I started sticking mine under the seat a little bit because just this week, for some reason, I get out of the truck. Next thing you know, I've been out of it way longer than I anticipated.
Yes.
So
if you want, you can carry a towel with you
and lay it over it.
and cover it with a towel. That'll keep the heat away from it.
Okay.
But now, generally, we tell you don't leave your electronics in the car. It's not smart.
And then the other day, you gave me this battery out of a laptop that was all swelled up.
Correct.
Now-
and that was probably left in a vehicle.
But I'm hearing radio commercials about the dangers of generic chargers.
Yes. There are some good generics, but it's so hard to pick which one. So they always say get
Just get
genuine.
the
Just make
genuine
sure you
stuff.
get the genuine. It's worth a few extra dollars to get the genuine. Colin will tell you about genuine parts, I'm sure. You don't
Yep.
generic. You don't want to cheap out on something and then end up costing you more money in the long run. That's just not good. It's
Right,
not
because the difference between a name, the right charger, and a generic charger is peanuts compared to the cost of your
Correct.
device.
Correct.
But-
And they fit so much better.
Yeah, they do.
We know.
Yeah. Yeah.
You buy a generic screen for a cell phone, and you'll fight with that thing for hours trying to make it fit.
Versus buying
We
the
have
right
learned,
one.
No, buy the genuine. It fits so much easier, so much. They go together so much easier.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
So it's not that the other stuff is more expensive; it's just the right part.
it's the right part. It's what
That's the difference. It's right. It's
by
made
the
for
proper
it.
manufacturer for that device. Mm-hmm. Not just a mold that somebody kind of copied. And,
Right, and hopes it works.
Correct.
Is there anything you've got an abundance of that you want to sell right now?
Right now, desktops.
Desktops.
We have sold
Okay.
a ton of desktops, so in that we have traded in quite a few desktops.
Really?
So
Okay.
$75 and up. for a
$75.
good- Yes, sir.
Really? It has the hard
$75.
drive in it?
Yes, everything
Really?
ready to go. Windows 10, Office, 1 year.
You've made
virus
sure they
protection.
work?
They all work, guaranteed, 90 days at least.
Really?
Yes,
$75 and up.
$75 and up.
And you've got some.
We got plenty.
Plenty. All right. So we need you to buy a desktop. And if one's not enough, buy two.
Buy two.
Buy two.
How
They're
many
small.
children do you have in the house?
Right, or grandkids or whatever. All right. Anything else going on?
Always remember we do remote services.
Yes,
Remote
I like
services,
that.
especially right now. It's hot out. You don't want to leave the house. Give us a call. We'll remote into your computer and fix it for you.
The time, though. When you help me at home, when Denise's computer's not working.
I noticed Denise is really happy about not having to bring it out and go.
Oh, and she wants it then. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
right
saying?
now.
In other words,
Fix
so he remotes in, and next thing you know, 5 minutes later,
and it's
she's.
the greatest thing because if
Right.
you're having a problem right now,
You want to deal? You
don't
need your
want-
computer.
You need it now. We have so many times people will bring their computer and they turn it on when they come in, and when they come in, it doesn't do what it was
Right,
doing.
right.
So it's up. You got a problem right now. You call us. We'll look at it for you. We'll tell you what's going on. We'll fix it and done.
Help me understand this. If a person's never let you remote into their computer, can you do that by talking to them over the phone?
Yes.
So, like, you don't have to go there. So, if a person is listening or watching,
I can either walk them through putting the remote on there for them, or we can email them a link.
Okay.
And they press the link, and they're on.
Really?
Yes.
Because I got to thinking, do I have to bring it to you
No,
for that to happen?
No.
Okay. So, if you need service, got questions, need help, want to deal with somebody that's
And
totally.
our remote services are yearly yearly contracts at
Really?
$150 a year, or
Okay.
we can do one time at $20.
Really?
So if you don't want the yearly contract, you just want to try it out. Let's see how
Okay.
good these guys
Okay.
are. Hey, $20. We'll get in there.
So let's
We'll
say you're
see.
visiting and you've got a problem.
Yes.
You're there for them.
Yes, sir.
How quick a service? Within the day?
Oh, we'll be right. I mean, you call us on the phone within 5-10 minutes. We'll be on your computer if we're not busy.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sometimes
Phone
I've
number.
got 4 or 5 remotes going at one time,
Right.
so you might have to get in a list, but it's usually
Right.
5 or 10 minutes. We'll be on there.
Okay. Phone number.
856-7381.
856.
302-856-7381, 2 miles east of the circle.
Are you still giving away hot sauce?
We are still giving away hot sauce.
I can't believe it. No nonsense office machine hot sauce. I carry this with me all the time to tell people about it. All right, are we done?
I'm good.
All right, you need any gift cards to Vanderwins?
No, sir, we're good. I've still got some that you
Okay.
gave me to get in the store.
All right, well, nice seeing you again.
Yes, you too.
Okay, get some rest, all
Yes,
right?
sir. Take
All
care.
right, see ya. There he goes, Rick Fowler, no nonsense office machines. I've dealt with this guy for years and years. I love dealing with him. Not just because he's a good guy, because he does a good job. And that's the name of the game. Now, the next guest is getting himself ready. I want to brag real quick on my accountant. This is George Luff, sponsor segment, of course. But anyway, Luff and Associates in Milford and Dover and Rehoboth does a great job for me as far as accounting. So whether you own your own business, whether you just need some help with your personal taxes. In fact, I just saw somebody just the other day that was going to deal with George. So anyway, you give them a call. They're always looking for new clients. They're very knowledgeable. It's George Luff. There's a whole team of people. His son Tyler is also in there with him. And it's Luff and Associates. And like I say, they're in Milford. They're also in Dover, and they're also in Rehoboth. I'm going to give you a phone number. One phone number gets you to wherever you need to go. Okay, it's 302-422-9699. 302-422-9699. LuffCPAs.com on the web, and they can also help you with payroll with their easy payroll service. So if you own a business, you need some help with payroll, Luff and Associates can help you out with payroll. Now, my next guest is getting himself ready. We're ready for him. Mike Sandoe, come on down. We're going to talk to him about Weller's utility trailers and different things. And we're going to be here with you till 9 o'clock this morning. Just want you to know that. And we got lots of different stuff going on at Weller Does Delmarva. So, Mike, good morning to you.
Good morning, Jim.
How are you?
I'm doing wonderful. Thank
Wonderful. How was the ride? Which way did you come from?
you. I come.
Oh, we got to get a picture. I'm sorry. I forgot about that. Federal law says nothing. We just have to get our own pictures. So anyway,
Come directly west from Dagsboro.
okay. And so this is your first time actually on the show. What do you need me to do? Move it over like that. There you go. There you are there, Mike, if you could see yourself in that screen.
Okay.
Okay, you're the guy with the blue shirt. All right. So anyway, so welcome to Weller Does Delmarva. You've been on before remotely from the store. I have a series of things, but I want to talk about this financing real quick because it just got sprung on us. In other words, it's a today only offer. We're doing, what is it, 90 days, same as cash?
Yep, that is
Okay.
correct.
Now, does a person, how does it work? So they got to have some kind of credit. We fill out a credit app or they fill it out and we have an answer quickly.
Yes.
Hopefully, anyway.
Yep.
All right. So 90 days. So for 90 days, they get to use that money for free.
That is correct.
I also heard they don't even have a payment for 90 days.
They have a 90-day deferred option that we normally opt them in for
Okay.
So-
So they can have a payment or they can have no payment
for 90 days.
for 90 days. Then at 90 days, they have a choice. They can pay the loan off and not pay 1 penny of interest, or they can go ahead and start paying a monthly payment. They're not in default or anything.
Nope.
They will pay interest at that point.
That's
Is that
correct.
right?
That's
Okay.
correct.
And it's on, we do it on trailers. We can do it on the swing sets.
I believe so, yes.
Okay, but not the sheds and not the carports.
Right.
Okay. And that's today only. What is today's date? I don't even know.
17th?
7/17/21. I have to say that because people watch the show later. So it's only then, and it's a today only offer at Weller's in Bridgeville. We're open till what time?
2 o'clock.
2 o'clock. All right. So what else did you want to talk about? You got
Well,
anything?
Inventory.
Inventory. We're
heard
low.
Low, but they're
High.
rolling in.
Right. We have
Every-
probably 5 to 10 times more than anybody,
Easily.
easily.
I'm getting customers coming from further and further away. Jersey,
Like where?
New York,
Jersey and New York.
Northeast Pennsylvania.
Really?
Absolutely.
And they're coming just to get a trailer.
Absolutely.
How do you think they hear about us?
Probably
Weller
social,
Does Delmarva?
and social media.
Social media. Okay.
Yeah.
We've really ramped that up here lately.
Yes, we have.
We've come alive online.
We just got a load yesterday of our load right boat trailers.
Galvanized and aluminum trailers.
Yep.
Okay.
So we got a couple jet ski trailers, a kayak trailer,
Really?
which we always get inquiries about canoe
Right.
or kayak trailers.
These are lightweight, pretty much maintenance-free type trailers.
Yeah, all aluminum, and a couple John boat trailers, a 14 and a 16 foot.
No kidding. Wow. Next thing you know, we're going to be in the boat business. Just a prediction. No, I don't know if we're going to sell boats. Let's not start that rumor yet. But anyway, wow, we've got the
trailers
boats.
is a good start though.
Boat trailers is
And
a good
parts.
start. And I'm under the impression if somebody needs a new boat trailer, we can order one, and it comes in a pretty reasonably timed manner. And we're no further out than anybody else. I guess that's fair to say.
That's fair. Yeah.
And we're probably a little quicker than most because we already have so many things on order compared to some places. So tell me about sheds, Amish-made sheds.
Right now we have about a dozen on the lot
For sale?
for sale. They touch it, they pick it out, and they're running average about 3 to 4 weeks. They'll come pick
3
it
to 4?
if you buy it
Really?
on the lot.
That's very quick.
Very quick.
I
So-
talked to a guy that delivers sheds for a living yesterday. So I just want you to know that, yeah, I think, did he do one for us yesterday?
Yes.
Pick up a shed. So that's an additional service. If you can't wait at all and we have a shed and you want to pay somebody, we can connect you with somebody to deliver a shed.
That's
Is that right?
Exactly what I did with the customer.
Okay,
I put
very
them in
good.
touch in the showroom, got them on the phone, and they wanted the shed literally the next. Well, they wanted it that day,
Wow.
so he was able to
Right.
accommodate by getting it to them the next day.
Right. So we can at least connect the dots. There's an extra fee for that. You know, your shed normally includes delivery from the company we sell them for, but that's based on their time schedule.
Correct.
If-
And it's free for the first 25 miles.
Then there's like a service fee beyond that.
$5 a mile thereafter.
Okay. Oh, so that's not too bad.
No.
Okay. All right.
We've delivered sheds to Shinkatink, Chrisfield.
Really?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Wow. We sell a lot of sheds.
We Astatique. Yes, we sell a lot of sheds.
You've been with Weller's year and a half, almost 2
That's
years.
correct.
Did you ever think we had this much going on?
No, I did not. No,
Wow.
I didn't.
What's been the most surprising thing you've seen at Weller's?
Oh boy.
Okay. Too much dead time there. All right.
Sorry,
That's okay. What about the letters? Did we sell them letters yet?
No.
We got to get rid of them things. I need you to count them and tell me how many there is. No.
There's boxes of them.
Boxes of them.
And I don't know if there's any airspace between.
No, they're
letters.
pretty tight.
They're tight.
Yep. Can you see how organized we've been for years? That all them letters are all organized. They got little tabs, alphabetical, and so on. But anyway, that's a joke. I mean, we really have these letters for sale, and Mike would love to get them out of the showroom. They're embarrassing to be selling this weird stuff, but we're selling it, ain't we?
We are moving it out.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
I'm on a roll of selling stuff personally. I mean, I'm selling all kinds of stuff. Denise says I had a bunch of glass the other day, and I sold glass.
Did you sell that
So-
outhouse?
I have somebody buying the outhouse. Yeah, I can't believe it. I had a peanut roasting machine, and we've sold that also. So it's just I have fun selling things. People that know me know I don't even care about the money. I have more fun just buying and selling. I have fun accomplishing things that others can't accomplish. You know what I mean? That's just kind of what drives me. Tell me no. Tell me this guy couldn't get it done. And that's my green light, you know? So anyway, so Mike, you're the assistant manager there. You and Chuck keep things straight. And Chuck was on vacation. Did you really miss him?
Absolutely.
For real?
Absolutely.
Okay.
But
All right. So
we kept the ship afloat.
what'd you
and-
sell? 30 trailers that week?
Yeah.
Without Chuck. Hurt his feelings. He thought you were going to sell 10.
Well,
So
we have a great team there.
You do.
And very knowledgeable, friendly, great values on the trailers, and it's just all the pieces click.
and we're always getting used trailers, aren't we?
Not as often as I wish.
Right. But I mean, at least once or twice a week we get one.
Sometimes, yeah.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
anyway, we're getting them once a month anyway.
Oh, more, yeah.
More than that, but
Couple
we're getting
more
some.
times.
But
I'd love to have 20 a month.
right. So we will buy your trailer. They don't even need to buy anything from us. We'll just write you a check, and in some cases, you may get more for your used trailer than you paid for it.
Yeah, we're
Because
buying
they've went
one.
up.
I connected. Well, Chuck's gonna connect finish the dots. But
Okay.
he actually sold them the trailer maybe 10, 15 years ago.
And now we're buying it back at Weller's.
They
Wow.
asked us for a price. They went to their board. It was a
Really?
nonprofit.
Okay.
And they got approval, and
We're going to buy the
jumped-
trailer.
Yep.
Wow.
Nice car hauler.
Okay. Wow. Well, we got a lot going on, don't we?
The Creighton name on the side.
Really? Yep. Chuck Creighton used to own Creighton Trailers, and I encouraged him to just team up with me, and we've been a good team. Mike come on board, and my son Jimmy's there, Rosa.
Yep.
We've got George and Gio and Sharon and
Casey.
Casey and Rhonda.
Rhonda's the newest member.
Yep. And then we've got Jackie, and we've got Tracy, and we've got lots of people. So a lot of people make the thing work at Weller's. All right, what's the pertinent information of how to get a hold of us?
302-337-8228.
Dial it in that order,
Of course.
of course. Wellers.com still working?
Yes.
And we're very active on Facebook. We got rid of a couple pages, and now we just got the one,
Consolidate.
and it's going a lot better.
Yep.
So,
Marketplace is up again.
oh yeah, Marketplace. Yep. Oh, you know who we are on Marketplace?
We're
Jerry Rhetoric.
and
Wellers.
Wellers.
Okay.
So
But
all of a sudden, Facebook turned
it's
it
come
on.
alive.
Yeah.
All right. Well, there we go. Thank you, Facebook. All right. Do you need any gift cards to Vanderwins for yourself?
I would love to have one. Sure.
Okay. I'll give you a couple of them.
My wife and I
Would you possibly go to the movies at the Clayton Theater if I gave you 2 tickets?
Well, since I live 500 feet from there, I absolutely would.
Oh, okay. All right.
I
Well,
see
there
their
you go.
neon sign from my front porch.
Well, the Clayton Theater is open again, everybody, and
Absolutely.
they need your support to stay open. All right, Mike, we're going to leave you, okay?
Thank
Have a good day. Have a good weekend. Thank you. He did pretty good, folks. He was a little nervous. He said, I talk too fast. All right, Mike Sandoe, thank you very much. Weller's is going to be open. They're probably open now, but they're going to be open at 8. And don't forget, at 8 o'clock, we take a break from the radio. So for my radio audience, we need you to switch over to TV Delmarva or Weller Does Delmarva on the Facebook. Kevin Short, Mid-South Audio, another great sponsor of the show. If you need anything of what they sell, they've got a superstore, an electronic superstore in Milton, Delaware, right next to the post office, across the street from the firewood. But they got all kinds of stuff, whether you have a band, whether your church needs things, whether your organization is doing more Zoom meetings, audio, video, lighting, sound, whatever. They got tons of stuff in stock on display, and they are the complete opposite of buying something online. They're all about showing you the product, telling you about the product. They're competitively priced. There's no sales tax if you're visiting Delaware and you want to pick up some stuff. So check them out. It's midsoutaudio.com. Good quality service. They rent stuff. They sell stuff. They can help you out. Phone number 302-856-6993. 856-6993. Mid-South. Hold on. It's midsoutaudio.com. And like their Facebook page just for the fun of it. So when they have some specials and stuff, you'll be the first to know. And don't forget, we're sitting right inside Laurel Junction in Chef Fred's Cafe. Breakfast, lunch, dinner. Get in here, get some food, order a pizza, get a sub, eat lunch, whatever. 7 days a week, breakfast, lunch, dinner at Chef Fred's Cafe. And if you ever want to sell stuff at the Laurel Junction, get up with Diane, and she'll hook you up with a table or some vendor space. And if you're looking for something to do today or tomorrow, you want to get out and you want to exercise, this is a great place to exercise. You can walk the entire property. There's 20-some acres here full of people selling stuff. So come check it out. It's tax-free shopping. You'll find a bargain, and you can negotiate your own price in some cases, make them an offer or whatever. So it's Laurel Junction. Whether you want to rent a space, whether you want to buy something, whether you want some food, get on down here. What's Diane's number in case you got a question? Got a question about Laurel Junction? You want to rent a table? You want to reserve one? Call Diane, 302-841-5864. That's 841-5864. I hear the music. We're taking a break from the radio. Radio audience, please follow me right on over to TV Delmarva, right on over to Facebook, James J. Weller Jr. on the Facebook, all right? And we're going to talk to Colin now. All right, here we go. We are back. We are here. We are sitting here. Things are going on. Things are happening.
Oh, okay.
And
Thanks for letting me know.
oh, they absolutely are.
Oh, okay.
They absolutely are.
No, it is.
So it's
It
a
is
busy
really
little
happening.
morning
It is
here.
busy
Yep.
here.
People are
I mean,
coming.
you see people, we're here by this glass and just people steady
Oh,
walking
you
by,
missed
back
it
and
last
forth,
week.
back and forth. What did I miss?
We were sitting here looking out the window.
Yeah.
And here comes somebody through the drive-in with a couch on the roof of their vehicle.
I heard that.
And I'm like, are they going to make it through? But they must have a higher drive-in than normal. They do.
Yeah.
But I was thinking, man, if it's going to hit the balcony, I want to be the first one to take a picture of it.
That's right.
So
First
anyway,
to post on Facebook.
First to post.
Right.
All right. TV Delmarva.
TV Delmarva, Jim.
What is going on?
Are you familiar with it? Are you
Vaguely.
familiar? Very vaguely?
Marginally.
Okay.
Mainly.
Channel
No.
14 over the air. Point your antenna towards Seaford. Right? That's
Rescan.
right.
Point it and rescan.
We're waiting on the shirts. I am having a new logo made. So we're waiting on that to do the shirts with the new logo. We're going to have
Okay.
a shirt. This was a great idea. I'm giving credit to Norman J. Jones for coming up with that slogan, but he probably stole it from somebody.
He probably did.
Yeah,
He probably
so-
stole it from
From
Frank.
this idea, I mean, yeah.
Right.
Well, yeah. We all know Frank is the smartest guy in whatever room he's in.
You just need to presume it.
Yes.
That's what he says. Just presume.
Yes, Frank
No,
knows.
presume I'm always right. I forgot what it said, but
Yeah.
you're going to get a T-shirt made. that
Presume he's
says
always
TV.
right and that he's always the smartest guy in the room. Either one.
Both of them would
yeah.
be fine.
Yeah. That would be fine with him, I'm sure.
I'm sure. So you're getting these T-shirts made.
Yes.
And I guess it's going to be, what's that called? Merch.
Merch, yes.
You're going to
yes.
have merch. I'm going to
Yep.
take a drink of water.
That's
so
right.
You keep talking.
Subscribe and buy some of our merch. Mm-hmm. Right?
What they could do is just go ahead and order in advance, not even knowing what they're going to look like or what size they
Oh,
are.
that's
or
right.
anything.
Or how much they're
Make
going to
it
be.
You know, I
Send
went
blank
on
checks
Amazon.
or credit card numbers. Yeah.
I bought a bunch of mystery boxes.
Really?
Yeah, I sent one to each one of my grandkids. In
Huh,
other words,
that's
it
a
was
good
just a
idea.
mystery box, you know, in other words. And I thought that was neat. So they're selling
I
boxes.
hope they were kid friendly.
I don't even know what they were because it was a bunch of junk.
find
as well.
out if they're
I was
not.
told it was a bunch of junk. So, yeah, I hope they were kid friendly.
A bunch of
So-
junk, and you're like, fantastic.
Right. My kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So,
What
anyway,
I was hoping for.
you're going to have some shirts made. Turn your antenna. Point.
Yeah, not turn.
Okay, point. All right.
Yeah.
So point your antenna towards Seaford.
Yeah.
Rescan your TV and watch TV Delmarva.
Yeah, I mean, every week I'm hearing from somebody else saying, I watch your channel all the time. I love the weather channel. I like the sports channel.
Yep.
I like the news. I like the, and so
That's
I'm-
kind of fun, isn't it?
It is, yeah. And I'm
But
hearing
you need
it
to
all
talk
the
to
time.
more people than your mom.
Oh, okay.
Okay. No, I'm just kidding you. I'm just kidding you. But we do. I've been with you where people just literally.
Oh, yeah.
You know, and what is really neat, Colin, is you're not noticing this as much as I am.
Okay.
But people notice you as TV Delmarva. In other words, I'm just saying you're being more and more known.
Yeah.
Not so much for Wall Service Center.
Right, yeah.
But now
TV
people are
Delmarva.
seeing you saying, "Tell me about TV Delmarva," or
Right.
"I watch TV Delmarva," or "I'm thinking about advertising on TV." You know, in other words, and
I say, stop
it's-
thinking and start
and
doing.
pull the trigger and buy some advertising.
Right.
You know, and I want to make sure people think I'm not. I say it more than you even say it. Colin's not going broke because of TV Delmarva.
Right.
He just doesn't want to go broke
Yet.
because of TV
Yeah.
Delmarva. You know, in other words. So anyway,
There's always a yet. So I never rule that possibility out
Correct,
of going
right.
broke because that
But
could
you
happen
are-
in the blink of an eye.
you have fixed expenses.
Yeah,
You
there's
know.
absolutely fixed expenses. You know,
Right.
You know what the biggest expense is?
What's that?
Besides the tower rent.
Okay.
The next biggest expense
Internet.
is the internet at the tower.
Because it's fiber or
It's
something
fiber.
crazy.
Yep, it's fiber, and it is like
Is it over $2,000 a month?
no, not quite. It's
Okay.
it's close to $2,000 a month. Yeah,
I thought so.
yeah. It's runs between about $1,500 and $1,700 bucks a month. Yeah,
It's a lot of money.
It's a lot of money
for something you
internet.
can't even touch.
Well, when you think about it, you're like, man, I could get Comcast for $100 a month.
Right, right. So,
But it's not the same. It is definitely not the same. We got to have a fiber
Right.
connection there at the tower, and it is expensive, but it's just the cost of doing business
right
there. So,
right.
Yeah.
So, but you know, I mean, so I want to make sure as we talk about advertising, Colin is not your typical salesperson for advertising. Okay.
Right, yep.
He's a businessman. He wants you to get a return on
Typical
your investment.
salesperson sells things.
Sells things, right? Yeah. So Colin just has a station that has
Yeah.
advertising opportunities and would love to see your business being
Yeah,
advertised.
I mean, and we
on
are
his-
selling advertising. I don't want to
Right.
make it sound like nobody's buying ads, but
Right.
but we are. But it's there's a lot of people that are just now becoming familiar with TV Delmarva. We are a
Right.
brand new station, we
But
are.
I've been with you enough. Now I'm telling you, it's being seen more and more.
Oh, no doubt. Like I said, people are, and they're finding it over the air.
Yes, they're stumbling across it.
Over the air, yeah. So they're
Yeah.
rescanning their television and saying, "What's this channel 14?"
Right. Right.
So it's
kind of cool.
It really is. It really is. You know, and I have people ask me too. I had a guy the other day saying, "Who's the antenna guy you use?" Because I got an antenna
Okay.
that I want to get put up, and so I give them the number. So
Right.
if you have an antenna or you want an antenna put up, I got a guy that can recommend an antenna for you.
Yeah.
He can install it.
I
He
think
can
I'm
climb
going to
a
fix
tower.
mine. I think I'm going to fix mine
Yeah.
antenna because we're about done with the Comcast
Oh,
thing. you
I got
know.
some advice for you on that.
Okay, what's that?
Point it towards Seaford.
Right, and just weld it.
Yeah, that's right. Weld that thing in
Super glue it or
Seaford,
something
right?
like that.
Yeah, and hope we don't
Ever
move the tower.
Right. No, I need a new box that turns it and everything.
Yeah.
But, we were just thinking because we pay for TV.
You could do that. You could do, but to tell you the truth, you can point your antenna towards Seaford, and you're going to get at least, well, your antenna's high it is. You're going to get 30 channels easily,
Wow.
pointing it in that direction, and you're probably going to get some other channels. So
Okay.
my mom and stepdad have an antenna, and it's pointed in one direction, doesn't move, but it's up on a
Okay.
tower like yours.
Right.
Probably not as high as your tower.
Okay.
And they get over 50 channels over the air.
Really?
Yeah.
And
And
they
I
don't-
mean, it is a variety of channels.
Right. And over the air is kind of cool when you're used to paying $100 a month for just network or something like that because
Well,
over the air is
yeah.
free.
Right, and
know.
you're paying extra for those local channels that you
I
can
am.
get
I am.
easily
I am.
over the air.
Yep. So I got to get on with that.
Yeah, get on with that, Jim.
Get on
Come
with that. So I'm on
He's,
things now.
he's waiting
Maybe-
to sell those letters to be able to pay for that.
That's right. For
antenna.
the guy to
That's what-
climb the tower. Yeah.
Maybe he would trade.
Maybe he would. He'd take the letters.
Right.
I doubt that, but you never know. But I got a couple things for him
Those
to
big
do.
ones,
so
though, you could get them to put them on the tower,
Oh,
Wellers.com,
Wellers.
on the tower as
That's
it's coming
cool.
back down.
Yep. And then when they spray, when they come to spray my mosquitoes and stuff,
That's
they'll
right.
know exactly what to do,
Yes.
where to go. All right.
Yeah.
We're done, Colin.
All right, Jim.
Thank
I'll see you in a
you.
bit.
See ya. All right, TV Delmarva. Truthfully, if you have any questions, if you'd like to get involved, if you'd like to buy some advertising, give Colin a call. 242-8015. 302-242-8015. Don't call him now. He's busy, but, you could text him. So we got more guests going to be on. I see Denise is here. I see Dennis and Gayle are here. So we got lots of different people. We're on the radio. Okay, we're on the radio, everybody. So thank you for listening to Jim Weller. Weller Does Delmarva. We've got some more guests getting ready to come up. We're going to do our best to inform you and entertain you and hopefully sell you something, okay? So anyway, let's talk about this sponsor segment. This is my insurance agent. It's L&W Insurance Agency, and I really like dealing with them. Now, I just met with them this week. And I got an education on insurance and claims and a little bit of everything. And I just want to let you know that I love dealing with L&W Insurance Agency. So Bill Strickland, I'm very happy. Don't tell him this, folks, but I don't even shop him. I just deal with him. I've dealt with him for 20 plus years because once you get good service somewhere, you don't want to lose it. Oh, it's picture time. All right, I got to stop talking for just a second. That was it, everybody. So anyway, L&W Insurance Agency, I love dealing with them. Home insurance, health insurance, life insurance, media insurance, renter's insurance, billboard insurance. I can't remember what else insurance I got, But anyway, they stopped by the other day and we reviewed everything, and I'm very, very happy. And it's really nice to review things with them, in other words. And I said, what are the things that upset insurance companies? They said, well, Jim, I don't know if you remember, but you sold a wood chipper one time. And he said, and your insurance company actually monitors your website. And I said, really? I said, how in the world did they know I sold a wood chipper? They said, because they check out Wellers.com. He said, so when Jim Weller starts selling wood chippers, it makes them a little bit nervous, when they're thinking you sell trailers and you're selling wood chippers. So anyway, this is what I love about L&W. They talk to me. They tell me what I should be messing with, what I shouldn't be messing with, and whether I'm properly insured or whether I need to do something different. So I'm just letting you know, if you want a good, knowledgeable insurance company. So many people just dial a 1-800 number. They want to buy what's cheapest, and they don't even realize what it does and doesn't. And then they get all mad when the claim don't go good. I can honestly say in all the years I've dealt with them, I've never had any trouble with a claim. I've always got what I wanted and been happy. So anyway, it's L&W Insurance Agency. Phone number. What is the phone number? 302-856-7828. 856-7828. dial it in that order. If you misdial, just ask them for the phone number to L&W Insurance Agency. lwinsuranceagency.com on the web. And yes, they're very active on Facebook. I doubt Bill Strickland is, but L&W Insurance Agency is very active on Facebook. All right, my next guests have arrived. We're going to see how much we can squeeze in 5 minutes of time here. It's Dennis and Gayle Jones, and we're going to talk about Seacure Solutions. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
How are you? I'm going to need you to talk into the microphone. There you go. Just pretend it's an ice cream cone. Okay. All right. So anyway, what do you guys, well, first of all, both of you are local people.
Yes.
Correct.
And you both you're a nurse, Gayle?
Yes.
30-some years of being a nurse?
Yes.
And Dennis, you are, what are you? It was something in
A security consultant.
Security
I have
consultant.
35 plus years in law enforcement as well as
Okay.
security operations.
Okay. So I feel very secure just being around you.
Absolutely.
So you started this business. How long ago did you start this business?
2017.
Wow, so 4 years ago. Very good. And you want to help people. It's called a medical alert device.
Yes.
Right.
Okay. And I have this crazy story of a friend of mine who ended up getting one after he smashed his thumb in the door of a van. He has a van. He slid the door shut. His thumb got caught high up. For hours, he stood there with his thumb stuck in the door. And so after that, he's like, I couldn't get my cell phone. It was inside. The
Right.
door was locked. I was on the side of the van. Nobody saw me. And anyway, so he went and got one of these things where you push the little button.
Okay.
So you too sell them, but you go out of your way to deliver a level of customer service that they can't get anywhere.
That's correct.
Okay.
That's correct.
What prompted you?
Well, we moved to Delaware in 2015 to take care of my parents who were
Okay.
aging in place, and they were experiencing some pretty serious medical conditions. So we were in Northern Virginia at the time, and we moved to Delaware to go ahead and take care of those issues. So they were in Townsend. We moved here to Milton. I
Okay.
went back and forth for about 2 years, took care of their personal affairs until they passed.
Okay.
They both developed some pretty serious illnesses, but that's why we came to Delaware. And then in 2017, based in part on the experiences that we did have in dealing with my parents, aging in place, and then with Gayle's experience as a nurse and mine with security operations, we decided to go forward and start this company primarily to help the senior community.
Okay, good idea. So
Right.
you saw a need,
Yeah.
and you said,
Absolutely.
hey, we're going to address it.
Yes.
Exactly.
All right.
Exactly.
So this device, what is it? What is it? You wear it? You have it on the table? How do we describe it?
Well, a medical alert device in its simplest form is basically a transmitter
Okay.
of some sort with a button. It's an emergency button.
Okay.
So the user would push that button if they had a medical emergency or any kind of emergency.
Okay.
They could be in a home and they could smell smoke or
Right.
fire. And they could be disoriented. They have a button. We call it a lifeline.
Okay.
It's an immediate pathway to help.
So immediately somebody is notified.
Yeah.
It takes a couple of seconds to go
Okay.
ahead and contact. This is an example of a device that you would wear.
Okay.
So it can be worn below clothing, and it does have an emergency button
Okay.
on the
So
device.
once they push it, does somebody talk back to them?
Yes. Yes, it's two-way voice communication. So that's the nice thing about it.
Okay.
They'll have a need. They'll push a button. All of a sudden, a care specialist will come on that
Okay.
conversation.
Say, are you okay?
And then they'll identify the person because we've already programmed the device. So when that device sends a signal to the monitoring center, care specialist will see that user's profile. And
Gotcha.
they'll know it's Jim Weller. They'll know exactly where you're located and even your medical history.
Okay.
So then you don't have to explain all that. All they're going to ask you is, do you need help? So they're going to say, good afternoon, Mr. Weller. This is Susan from Seacure Solutions. Do you need help?
And
at
if
that
you
point,
say yes, what happens?
they're going to dispatch.
Okay.
They're going to try to find out exactly what's happening. You're bleeding. Did you fall? Are you disoriented? Whatever. And then they're going to go ahead and say, do you need help? You'll say yes. They'll dispatch EMS.
Do they make one that works anywhere? Like to wear, like you're wearing it right now.
This
Does
is
it?
a mobile
Yeah.
device. So
They
this
do
will
make
go
one.
anywhere in the
That's
United
mobile.
States.
Okay.
This device.
So
So
say you
it's-
were biking or walking or something,
Right. Right.
and something happened. it would work there.
And it happens. People are walking, they fall, they bike, they fall, whatever. This actually has a fall detection capability built into it. So if the person were to actually fall, it very well could trigger the fall detection technology, and that device then would activate on its own without
Really?
even pushing the button.
Wow.
So that's a nice feature.
Are estimates free?
Estimates are free, absolutely. We'll actually come out to the house and meet
Oh,
with the
a
potential
visit.
user.
Yes.
We'll do a visit, and the only time we charge somebody our service fee, which is a $99 flat fee to come out to the house, is also not only for the service call, but also to program and set up the device.
Okay.
And that's a one-time fee, and that entitles those people then to go ahead and have our services for a full
Right.
year.
We're doing business at that point.
Absolutely.
Right.
So it starts out, somebody would give you a call, and you'll come to them, or do you just mainly talk over the phone? Like, how does it start?
Yeah, we'll talk on the phone. They also can go onto our website, www.seacuresolution.com, no S.
Okay.
And they can actually click on the device, and that'll actually take them into a questionnaire format where
Okay.
they can go ahead and provide information, and then they will send that information directly to us. So we'll know in advance that there's somebody that's interested in our technology.
And from the time somebody calls to the time you come out, a week or two?
Less than a week. It's typically a couple of days.
Couple of
Okay.
days, yeah.
And who will come?
Both of us.
Oh, but not somebody else. So, like, if they meet you two and like you two, do they deal with you two, or do you then send an employee out? Or
Nobody else, just
This
us.
is who you get.
okay,
Dennis
so
and
what
Gayle
you
Jones.
see is what you get.
Yes.
Okay,
Correct.
but I like that. I mean, because in today's world, you could meet somebody and really enjoy your initial conversation, and then you get somebody that really doesn't even want to come to work that day out
Yeah.
there doing so.
True, true.
Absolutely.
So if they buy this service from you, you literally come to their house yourself and hook it
Literally.
up.
Yes.
Yes. Yes. We'll come out. We'll set it up. We'll program it. We'll make sure it works. We're going to test it. We're going to let you, the user, go ahead and wear this device, press the button, talk to the care specialist. We want to make sure that unit is functional before we leave.
We
Really?
make sure it works. We make sure it works before you leave.
Wow. And that's all included in your service?
Yes,
Yes.
that's correct.
Wow. Then after the sale, so they buy it, there's a monthly subscription, and if they have questions, then do they just dial an 800 number, or do they still talk to you?
No, they call us
They
direct.
still talk to us.
They're gonna
Really?
call us direct.
I
And
see that the big selling point.
It's very
just
unique.
us.
Right.
It's very unique because our national competitors are basically mailing this equipment in the mail.
Right. And you're
Right.
The recipient gets it in a box. They have to open it up. They got to figure it out.
And that's what makes us different.
right.
We're a
right.
local company.
Yeah.
We provide concierge level service to each customer.
How much can I ask how much a machine is, or is it a machine, or what is it? I mean, I
Well,
need to see one.
This
Is that it?
This is one.
Oh, that's one.
That's
Okay.
one.
Gayle's wearing another
Yeah,
device that's
another one.
basically a smaller fall detection. I'm wearing a wristband that can be used as well.
Really?
So basically, you can either
Yeah,
use a
this is another one
tabletop.
right here.
Okay.
This is a fall detection device, and you can use a tabletop console, which this wristband would go ahead and interface with, or
Okay.
Gayle's. This is totally self-contained. You need nothing else.
Really?
So I'll set this up, and this is what the user wears. They'll have to recharge it every couple of days.
Okay.
But when they press the button on this device, they'll be in touch with help.
No
So there's
kidding.
no other console or anything necessary. And this is the most attractive device for many people because they want to take it with them. They're
Right.
still mobile. They want to go to the beach. They
Yeah.
want to go to the park. They want to go to Aunt Susie's for a picnic. So it's very reliable and it's very user friendly. So we can go ahead and meet anybody's circumstances basically through the range of equipment that we have. We try to go ahead and customize it to the user.
Yeah, if you're homebound, there is one that is just a console that
Right.
stays on the table.
Right.
With one a little bit smaller than this. So it depends on your situation. But if you want to be mobile and ride
Right.
the bike and things like that, that's when you would take a
Right.
mobile.
I know somebody that it's a lady who once in a while will go for walks, and she'll leave her cell phone home. So there isn't any way anybody could contact her, or she could even contact anybody. You know, so I think this would be a good thing.
Perfect example.
Right. She could
Yeah.
just wear this thing all the time, and nobody has to worry about her.
You got it.
So anyway, I'm just saying. I just know somebody. But anyway, so how does somebody get a hold of you for this service? What do they do?
The easiest way to call us, 302-567-8500. And then our website, again, if you can remember Seacure Solution,
Right.
go on to the internet and Google Seacure Solution or securesolution.com. We'll come up. Click on the website. There's a way there that you can go ahead and contact us, or you can fill out that form. Click on the medical alert device. It'll actually take you into a questionnaire
Really?
that you can complete, and that gets sent to us. It shows up on my in-mail. I'll give you a call probably that day.
And so you go out and meet with them and chit
Yeah.
chat and let them think about it.
Exactly.
Absolutely. It's a very much needed device. We have a lot of seniors in the community. As you get older, you do lose a little mobility. That's not a penalty stroke. It's just the way it is.
Right.
And as a service, we want to provide this to people so that they don't get hurt. Once you fall, you limit your options.
Right.
Because you're going to be in a hospital, perhaps a rehab facility, a convalescent. So you want to have something like this before you fall.
Right.
And that's
I
one of
agree.
our advertising mantras is give us a call before you fall.
Give us a call before you fall. All right. I'm going to let you go. All
Thank you
right.
very
All right,
much.
thank you.
We blew through them 5 minutes pretty good.
I
All right.
appreciate it.
Thank you both. I do
Thank
want to
you.
ask you, do either one of you eat ice cream?
Our grandkids do.
All right. How many grandkids are there?
2.
2. All right. Well, there's 2 gift cards, and
Thank
I'll
you.
give you 2 more.
Oh, thank you.
All right. To Vanderwins. All right. Thanks a lot for your support. Okay. That was a sponsor segment, folks, just letting you know. And we appreciate their support. And very interesting. It's got me thinking about one. Yesterday, I was underneath this tractor trailer body with a cutting torch, cutting things. And I thought, if this trailer falls, everybody's going to run except for me because I'm underneath of it. And I was thinking, I need one of them little buttons. So while I'm under there, I can at least push it. So anyway, what else is going on? Denise has arrived. I've got a series of questions prepared for her. I talked her into joining the show. Last night I said, hey, why don't you come join me today? So listen, we're having a good time here. We're inside Chef Fred's Cafe. This is the inside inner circle, okay? And a lot of people have come this morning and been hanging out and having a good time. And you're listening and watching a show called Weller Does Delmarva. I did mention that Weller's is open today, and we did get some boat trailers in and kayak trailers and jet ski trailers. We got them in yesterday. On top of that, Jimmy got his new boat trailer yesterday. So if you want to see a normal size boat trailer, we've also got one of them to show you. So you can order a boat trailer from Weller's and we'll get it in a timely manner. They're either galvanized or aluminum. They're a brand called Load Right. Today and today only, 90 days, same as cash. It can be on, like you could buy, I think you have to spend $500 or more. So you could buy a generator or a couple generators and have 90 days, same as cash. And basically, you don't have to put any money down based on your credit. And basically, you've got 90 days to pay that loan off, and you don't pay 1 penny in interest, okay? And you don't even have a payment for the first 3 months. It's really, really, really cool. So anyway, what else is going on? This is Weller Does Delmarva. We're with you here till 9 o'clock this morning, and lots of different things. Vanderwins ice cream. You hear me talk about them every week. Just want to let you know, if you need some ice cream, you're craving ice cream, you're visiting. Vanderwins is very well known for great ice cream. I have people every week sending me pictures, tagging themselves in them, discovering a new flavor, and just having a good time eating ice cream. So if you ever go to Vanderwins, feel free to take a selfie and tag me in it if you would. But they got one in Fenwick Island, one in Dewey Beach, one in Greenwood, and one outside of Bridgeville, okay? Or really outside of Greenwood and outside of Bridgeville, all in the same area on 404. So you can get a cup, a cone, a quart, or a pint, or you can hire the truck to come. I'm trying to hire the truck to come Wednesday night to an event, okay? So I want to hire the Vanderwins ice cream truck to come to an event and hang out with me for an hour, half an hour, and give out ice cream to everybody. That's my goal. So we'll see if we can get that accomplished. So it's Vanderwin Farm Creamery on the web, Vanderwin's Ice Cream on the Facebook. Look them up, look them over, and you'll be pleased with the ice cream. And tag me in any pictures or take a picture while you're there. This week, I had 2 driveways done, okay? So you hear me talk. This is a sponsor segment. Josh McNeil's Paving. Very happy with Josh, and I want to tell you where these are at if you want to go look at them yourself, okay? So one is, they're both houses that I own. And so one is a brand new house. It's just about done. Doesn't have the garage door yet, but it's just about done. one blacktop driveway there, and then one at the house next door to it that I built about a year ago, maybe a little bit less than a year. So anyway, beautiful work. So you can go see it. They came in, they regraded everything, they gave me a good solid base, and they marked it all off, and they made it butt up to the other blacktop and everything. It's just wonderful. In fact, one of the neighbors had a little hole in their driveway. I had them fix that too while they were there. So anyway, the adjoining property. So it really looks great. So if you want to look at it, it's on Maryland Avenue in Greenwood, house number 400 and house number 402. Okay? If you want to just go look at them on Maryland Avenue. McNeil's Paving. You really will like dealing with Josh. He's very friendly. He's very pleasant. You know, if you called him and he maybe forgot to call you back, call him again. I used to tell people, you got to call me 3 times before I even believe you're serious. But anyway, no, I always get back to people. But with that said, McNeil's Paving, good local company, 3rd generation. I got to meet Josh's sons. I got to meet his grandsons. And it was just really nice to see this whole family working, doing blacktop. So whether you need a new driveway, you got one that's got cracks and you want them sealed and you want to have it seal coated, maybe you need a stone driveway, you're just not ready for a blacktop driveway, he can help you with any driveway needs you have. Delaware, Kent, and Sussex County, parts of Maryland, parts of Virginia, estimates are free, licensed and insured, very fair on price, very fair on price. Okay, his name is Josh McNeil. Here's his number. Everybody ready? I'm happy. I'm real happy. I'm happy beyond happy with the job he did. And he even made it like, I don't know if it's called swale or tilt or lean or whatever, create a grade, but there's a drain on both ends of the property and he's got that thing running right towards him. So anyway, what is the number, Jim? I want to call the guy. 302-945-7131. 945-7131. Josh McNeil. You could tell I get excited when something goes good, okay? I have hundreds of transactions a week, okay? You know, I own now like 30 properties. I've got, you know, a whole bunch of employees. I've got my business. We deal with hundreds of customers a week. We're buying and selling stuff all hours of the day and night. So naturally, we have things happen in a week. So I love good quality service. And Josh McNeil has done that for me. My insurance agent does that for me. You know, my accountant takes care of me. I love it. So with that said, at 8:30, I need to remind you, we take a break from the radio at 8:30. And I need you to switch over. I don't want my radio audience to miss anything. So you just switch over to TV Delmarva or Weller Does Delmarva on the Facebook, okay? Denise is going to be joining me between 8:30 and 9. We're going to have a series of questions for her, and maybe she'll have some for me. It's hard to say. But Denise is going to start looking forward to getting a medical alert device. So that would be not for me, from me, because she does tend to take walks without any cell phone or anything. She's like, I can't find it. I got to go. Somebody's waiting on me. So she usually has somebody walking with her. So with that said, Weller's is open today. So I want to remind you that we got a lot of stuff going on at Weller's. Even like my ads, I just don't know if you all read them or not, but we're in the center of the guide every week. We have been for over 20 years now, okay? And we have people come in and they say, Jim, I'm really interested in a pair of them green Army waterproof overalls for a whopping 99 cents. This is where we make our money, folks. It's not them expensive trailers where we make our money. It's them, but we only have 2 pair left. They might be gone, but check on the dog collars while you're there too. Okay, and they're not used, they're brand new. All right, they're not like my dog's old collars. We got some of the weirdest stuff, but we have fun selling it. I hear the music. We're going to take a break from the radio, go to TV Delmarva or Weller Does Delmarva on the Facebook. Okay. What?
I said, okay.
Okay.
I didn't even I thought we were off the radio. I'm sorry. I was over there talking.
So what is going on? So we're here. We're live. I see Dave Hill has stopped by to say hi to us.
By, yeah.
Hey, Dave. So anyway, Colin, tell me, what is going on with TV Delmarva?
Lots of things going on with TV Delmarva. So we are over the air, Channel 14. So point your antenna towards Seaford, rescan, look for Channel 14. That will be us. We should come up, and you can just watch us, all 4 channels.
There's no charge.
There's no charge.
Okay.
No charge for over the air.
But your news and your sports and your weather, a lot of local stuff there.
Yeah, yep, exactly.
A lot of local stuff.
Yep. So
You
we've
know.
got local weather. Channel 14.4. That's like the thing. Oh, we've got. I got to tell you something else too.
Okay.
So 14.4 is Delmarva WX.
Okay.
That's channel 14.4, and that is 100% programmed by us,
Okay.
created by us, and all things are sourced by us. So
Okay.
we've actually set up these images that update every 5 minutes or less. Might even be
Oh,
4
really?
minutes or 3
Okay.
minutes. So when you're watching it, you're getting local conditions that have been updated. You're not getting something from 20 minutes ago or an hour
Right.
ago.
Right.
You're getting something that is no more than 5 minutes old.
Wow.
The temperatures, the wind speeds, the direction, humidity, wind gusts, lots of different things there. So check that out, 14.4. If you don't have an antenna, tvdelmarva.com, you can go there.
I forgot about
all
that.
4 of our channels there. Click on the watch live stream or live feed. If you have a Roku,
Yep.
search for channel TV Delmarva.
On the
all 4 of
Roku.
our channels are right there on the Roku. Now, what we have, something new coming up that we're working on right now. We're building a warning server.
Okay.
So what it's going to do is you're going to subscribe to it, and it's going to send you a text message anytime there's a warning in your area.
Really?
So, yeah. So in your area, you're going to get it. Now, you do get the big alerts from the National Weather Service that'll come across your
Also.
phone. Ours are going to be a little more detailed than that. So all those say is, tornado in your area. That's it.
Right.
Ours are going to say tornado in your area. It's going to show you a map of where it is. It's going to give you details where this tornado is at and where it will be at a certain time.
Really?
Yes, it's going to be a pretty big deal. So I mean, and it's
So it's going to be an app or no? It's just you
going to be a text
subscribe-
message to your phone.
Really?
Yeah.
24/7.
24/7, and they're building this to work with all the data sets that they have, the Delmarva WX, all the data sets they have
Really?
from the info coming in.
Now,
yeah.
what I liked about watching the Delmarva WX
Uh-huh.
was that Hunter would be looking at it and he would say, "There's a tornado brewing right there," and then a minute or two later, National Weather Service.
issues the alert.
Right.
Yeah,
So
it's
they're
like they're
tuned
watching
in.
us.
Right. It's like they were watching you. I was like, how is he see? And then he would say, "I see debris.
Yes.
A tornado has touched down," or something like that.
So that's what this last storm we had. He saw there was a rotation. They call it a radar indicated tornado.
Okay.
Which doesn't mean there's a tornado on the ground. It's just they've seen strong rotation in this cell,
Okay.
storm cell, and they issue a tornado warning because either it's rotation that
I
could
was thinking,
immediately
how
form
does
a
he
tornado.
see the ground?
Well, he sees this, and I don't know. He showed me, and I don't even see it.
Okay.
And so he see it, and he saw this one. It was just kind of east of Seaford, I think, Concord area maybe.
Yeah.
And he said, he's looking at it, and we're all looking at the same thing. And he said, "Oh, this doesn't look good." He said, "This looks like debris right here, like a debris signature,
Right.
where a tornado will pick things up, and that gives a certain reflection in the radar
Really?
that he can see." He must have special
He was
glasses or contacts.
He was on it. He was
But-
on it.
But yeah, and so immediately after that, he saw it. That's when the National Weather Service, you'll see
Yep.
it pop right up.
Yep.
So
it was.
that's-
I watched it all. It was.
And that's
it was
not the
amazing.
first time he's done that. He does that like every storm that there's a tornado. I remember last year we got a tornado warning out 3 to 4 minutes before the National Weather Service ever issued a warning on it.
Really?
So yeah, I mean we're not to say that the National Weather Service
Right.
is
No, you're
slipping
just-
or
right.
anything. They do a good job, but
Right.
but they are looking at a large area at
Correct.
one time. So
And
so anyway.
Hunter knows the lay of the land.
He does, and it's not just Hunter. There's actually a team behind him
Okay.
that you never hear about.
Okay.
So we got Jonathan and Jason, and we've got Eric. So there's lots of people in it. And
Wow.
the Eric guy is the one building our server. He's amazing.
Wow.
He's really good.
The
yeah.
amazing Eric.
Yes,
The
yes.
amazing Eric.
Yeah, he's actually in
Okay.
Iowa, and I think he's going to
Iowa.
fly out here to set up this server for us.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep. So
There we go. He's got his own jet.
yeah.
Are we going to take a picture?
Take a
All
picture.
right, here
All
we
right.
go. This is for the calendar. Okay. All right. Well, it's all,
right, well,
exciting.
It is all exciting. So we're looking for sponsors for that app.
Yes,
too.
you are. I
Yes.
bet you would. Well, they would get a lot of publicity because every time it goes off.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep. I'm thinking a storm cleanup team or something. Like
Oh, yeah. They could be wearing
Restoration
T-shirts
or
with the
whatever.
business's name on it.
Well, I'm thinking the restoration business
Oh,
would be a good business to sponsor this. So if you have
That's
like
a great idea.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Right, right. Advertise on this because that
Right.
way if somebody has storm damage, you're right on somebody's mind.
Yeah, exactly.
That was good thinking, Colin.
That's real good thinking. Yeah. I'm
There's
gonna
a
write
good
that one down.
There's the tip of the day. If you're looking for a great place to advertise and, you know, you're in the cleanup restoration business, this is your opportunity to
agreed.
get in before the storm hits.
Right. Yep.
Wow. All right.
So
Anything
anyway.
else?
I think that's it.
All right.
You got anything else?
No, I have fell way behind here this morning. I can't believe it.
Really?
I said to myself I wasn't going to get behind today, and I got a little behind.
Just like last week.
Just like last
He
week.
can't believe it. It happens every week, but he can't
Happens
believe
every
it.
week. Oh, my
Because
God.
every week you say, I'm not going to do that again.
I do want to say thank you to all my little advertisers here.
Yeah.
I mean, we've got like 13 of them, in other words, so I'm kind of pretty happy.
That's-
you know
that's
what I mean?
pretty good.
You know, I'm pretty happy. So, but Jackie,
When I think you're happy with them as the businesses too, not just happy that they're advertising.
Oh yeah, the
You're happy
Secure
with the business.
Solutions. I'm so excited to start learning about that. In other words,
Now, what's your commission on the one you're going to sell Denise?
I'm not sure, but we're back on the radio. I heard the music. But anyway, yeah, I'm going to probably.
Right.
She'll probably let me fund the whole thing.
Oh, nice.
All right, Denise, I'm ready for you to make your way. Going to brag on Dry Zone real quick, but Denise Weller is coming down. I had promised everybody she would be here. It was a spur of the moment decision, and I'm squeezing her in because I got a little bit of time left, and then we're done for the day. But you're watching Weller Does Delmarva. I want to say thank you so much. I want to say thanks a lot also to all my sponsors. I mentioned we have like 13 different sponsors today, and it's kind of really nice. We're taking a picture here, and then we're going to go ahead and do another sponsor segment. So, Denise, let me make sure I pay attention. There we go. So anyway, we're taking pictures, folks. We're going to design a calendar. We don't know exactly what we're going to do. Let me do a commercial for Dry Zone real quick, if that's okay. So we're going to call it a sponsor segment. And Denise loves Dry Zone also. They've done a fantastic job at our home as well as other properties that we own. So if you need any of the services that Dry Zone does, so this is a sponsor segment. Bill and Heather Anderson own and operate Dry Zone. They're right there in Ellendale, Delaware, and they do work all over the place. And they do crawl space encapsulation. They do like foundation repair. I had a house in Blades that was one of my daughters, and the beams were going bad after 86 years. And so they came in and they jacked it up and leveled it up, and then they put these nice aluminum beams in. Then also my friend Jack Riddle, his sidewalk was leaning not just right. They came in and did poly level on that. So they can do a lot of things. They can help with your basement if you got a basement that's leaking or you need a sump pump or whatever. And there's nobody that does it like Dry Zone. There's other people that do it, but nobody does it like Dry Zone. And I encourage you, if you are getting prices on this and you are, shopping around, price is critical. There's no question, but quality is priceless. Okay. And Denise and I learned it the hard way. We had somebody do our encapsulation and it wasn't done right. So then we ended up calling Dry Zone, and man, they were right on it and knew what they're doing. So Dry Zone is a company that will come out. Their estimates are free. They crawl around underneath your house. They take pictures. They come sit down with you. They explain what's going on. They explain what they're going to do, and they know what they're doing. And more importantly, we had a friend of ours buy a house recently, and she just was so excited that Dry Zone had done the crawl space on the house that she bought because the warranty was transferable. So she was buying a house that had a warranty from Dry Zone that she was just excited to receive. So anyway, whatever you need, you give Dry Zone a call. They're good people. They're going to come out, and give you an estimate. They're going to spend some time with you, and they have good solutions. And everything they do, they're trained and trained again on how to do it and how to do it right the first time around. So it's dryzone.com. Like them on Facebook, very active there. They're on Route 16 in Ellendale, or it's called Beach Highway, the big red barn with the Dry Zone sign out front. And if you're looking for a career, a new job, changing careers, Dry Zone is always hiring. They're always growing, and it's a great company to talk to. So what is their phone number? 302-684-5034, 684-5034. It's dryzone.com on the web. Now, here she is, my lovely bride, Denise. How you doing, Denise?
Doing fine, Jim. How about you?
I'm doing good. I'm going to move it just like that, and we can just chit-chat with each other
Can
just
I
a little
start
bit.
my segment bragging on you?
As long as you don't
Yeah.
mention my name. I do not like a lot of attention. I don't like it when
Jim,
people thank
you
me
can
or award
handle
me.
it.
Okay.
You can handle it. I just want. You have made me so happy lately, and it's not
Okay.
that I've been an unhappy wife.
Okay, now you're
Okay.
happier.
But much happier because you are on things.
Okay.
And not only on things, but you're always there, and you always have been there. You're just a phone call away, you know? Me,
Right.
you're right. I don't have my cell phone. And when you were under that tractor trailer body yesterday, I was thinking, I don't have my phone to call. You know, if something were to happen, I would
You'll
have
be
to
waving
run in
down the
house.
crop duster. Jim's crushed under the trailer.
I know, but the other day a cat brought in a hummingbird.
Oh my gosh! In the
Oh,
house.
And I love hummingbirds.
Hummingbird
you know?
in the cat's
and
mouth.
it's a first. I've had them for years in this cat. Anyway, so I said,
You were all mad when he came in.
yeah, because I thought it was just a feather sticking out of his
Right.
mouth, like he's
Didn't
had
know
a
it was the whole bird.
No, and then you come out with this hummingbird
In
you
my
know?
hand.
Oh gosh.
I nursed it back to life.
Oh, I know. It just warmed my heart so much because you went and then you put it in. We together figured out a nice place to put it because it was still alive.
Mm-hmm. And now he's gone.
Well, a couple hours later, I
He
went
flew
back
away.
and he was gone, and that
Yeah.
and we had no animals outside.
Right.
I purposely did that. So then last night,
Oh, last night. Hear this one, folks.
oh, I called him up and I said, I don't want you to come home. I just don't know what to do.
And when she says, I don't want you to come home, that absolutely means drop what you're doing and come home.
I was cutting grass and this bat was crawling on the ground. It was daylight, you know, and this bat was crawling on
I
the
thought
ground.
it was out there praying.
No, I
on its hands and
jumped
knees.
off the mower. I ended up getting like a bin, like a black
Right,
bin, putting
right.
over it, but it was in the sun, so I think
thought
I'm,
it was
I'm gonna,
suffocating.
yeah. So then I took our big trash can, blocked it, so he had shade, put a little hose under it so he had air, and you came right away. I said, I don't even know what we're gonna do, and you said, well, let me just see. And he lifted up the bin just to see him, and he wasn't in there. He had crawled out and was hanging like a bat hangs on the outside of that bin.
Mm-hmm.
And you very gently picked it up and put it in the woods, like in a dark area.
The bin. I picked up the bin, not
yeah,
the
not
bat.
the bat. Oh gosh! And anyway, so I went back and he's gone. And
I'm sure he's
I
gone.
don't know where he went. You know,
Right.
I looked all in case he died and fell off. I don't know why he was crawling out.
Well, you might as
from
well
the-
tell the story about the day all the horses showed up down the road.
Yes, you just always know what to do.
I don't understand.
And you're
so-
very calm. I mean, doing that whole tractor trailer move yesterday.
Yeah, get the tour.
I had given up. You
Oh,
know?
you did.
I think,
Oh, I was like,
think,
I told
listen,
you, just
I
go
know.
in the house,
I
man.
think
Just
that's why that appointment that I had was scheduled right at that minute.
To get
because
you off the
I'm
property.
talking to God and I'm saying, why am I not going to get to see it? And it's because he kicked me out because I had no belief.
well, you're Nancy negative, man. I mean,
so
mean,
I went to my appointment. I come back and the tractor trailer's gone. I missed the whole thing.
hallelujah.
But you were
And
under,
so were you.
You were under that thing with a torch, no glasses.
You didn't even know I could use a torch,
No,
did you?
I didn't. No gloves, nothing on your arms, sparks flying. Next thing I know, you're wiggling that big. I'm talking like an axle to a tractor trailer body, right?
Well, we ran out of saw blades.
Oh my
We ended up
goodness.
breaking it off,
He's
wiggling
under
it
there
back and
with
forth.
all his strength, laying on his back.
Mm-hmm.
And you were hurt when you were a child.
I had a tractor trailer fall on me.
Right.
Right.
And just this time last year, you were crippled because of it.
Right.
You've had doctors say this is probably what happened from
Right.
the tractor
I was
trailer
just a
accident.
teenager.
Anyway, and you're my man now, aren't you? He is.
Well, stay tuned. I could get sick again, and then you need to be my gal.
Yeah, I'll be your gal.
What's the words? Caregiver.
And I would be.
I'm preparing
I
you.
would be, but I'm just so happy with all the things you're doing.
We got rid of a shed. The shed's not going yet, but
I
we
know,
sold it.
I know.
And we got a bus in the woods. We're getting rid of the bus.
Yes.
So it's really good times at Fine Day Farms.
I know. I'm thinking.
You
what-
didn't even know we owned a torch, did you?
No, let alone know how to use it or anything. But, because I never see you use that stuff. We buy it. We
Well, I'm not hands-on, but
store
I
it.
like owning it.
Yeah, well.
I have a shop full of every tool imaginable.
Oh, I was so impressed. Our lawnmower was broke last
Oh,
week.
yeah.
I started cutting the yard a little bit. I like my grass cut. I don't like keeping it long.
Oh,
I
and
look
she
out there.
it was last Saturday.
And you're out there push mowing, and we have like an 2-acre yard, and
Well,
you're out there
I
push
knew
mowing.
when you said it doesn't matter if the grass gets cut that you didn't really mean that, okay?
You know my signals.
I
right?
haven't cut grass, I bet you, in 10 years.
I know. You're just
You know
like
it?
this new Jim Weller.
It's them elderberry things.
It must be something. I don't know.
It is something. My back was hurting real bad.
Yes.
Real bad. And I feel that God has given me an opportunity to be more appreciative of mobility than I was.
Yes.
And so, I now have a whole different view on people that aren't as mobile as they'd like to be.
Right.
And, have to have a scooter or something.
Yeah.
I can walk, I can stand, I can talk. I've bought 50 passes to the Delaware State Fair. I've got a parking pass. I'm going every day, and I'm ready to live life and have a good time. So what we are doing is cleaning up our home.
We are cleaning up our home.
We cleaned out the garage. Now a
Yeah.
motor home will fit right in there.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Now I want to buy a boat, everybody. That's the next thing I'm on.
Oh, no, not a boat.
Well, what difference does it make? If I buy it and we don't use it,
We'll just store it.
We'll just store it.
store it.
Here's one thing. Can you agree with this?
What?
We've never had any trouble buying anything we ever wanted to sell.
What?
Anything we buy that we don't use, we can sell it.
We can. It's just so much trouble, and then I think.
But I enjoy it.
I know.
I'm going to sell that Rolex watch. I bought a Rolex watch at an auction one day. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Okay. She's not happy about this one. And it won't fit me. So it's just been sitting in a box for 10, 15 years. Now, the nice thing about a Rolex watch, guess what it does in 10, 15 years?
I don't know.
Goes up in value.
Okay.
So I'm happy. All right. That was a bad subject. All right.
Right.
What else did you want to talk about?
I don't know. I just think of the projects we've done around that place because we've lived there over 40 years.
And the tractor trailer body, we hauled it in as a tractor trailer body.
Right.
And then either I had a crane or a wrecker or something lift it up.
Right.
We cut the axles out.
Right.
And then laid it right on the ground,
Yeah.
except for that big chunk of metal
Yeah.
that they
How
did.
did we leave that one piece?
I can't remember. It's not even like me to leave something like that,
No.
But
we've done stuff and redone it and done
we
it
had
wrong.
the pool and took the pool out. And then you
Yeah,
wish we had
remember
a
the
pool.
driveway? We started out with railroad ties, big,
Oh,
heavy
yeah.
railroad ties down that big, long driveway with stone.
Yep. And now it's blacktop
now it's blacktop with no railroad ties.
with no railroad ties. Can you remember, though, when we bought that land, we got mixed up? A friend of ours sold us the land where we live. We live on 30 acres.
Yes.
And I told you about it. We were just teenagers, right? And we went and looked at the land, but it was the wrong piece of land.
Yeah.
So Denise is like, yeah, I really like that.
Had a
There's
little hill. We
had a
were
little
gonna build a
hill.
house on the hill.
Yeah, I think we should buy it. And then I bought it, not realizing I bought the wrong piece. That wasn't the piece of land.
Right.
But where we're at, we're good.
Yeah, we're happy.
So, but we were just kids. It was 30 acres for $45,000.
Yeah,
He's coming right
we
through.
made a lot of mistakes. And
Don't slow him down. All right.
And we've had a lot of fun through the years, haven't we?
Yeah, we have.
We've
We
made
have.
a lot of memories.
So what else are we selling? We sold the peanut roaster. We sold them folding Adirondack chairs.
Right.
We sold a bench. What else have we gotten rid of? We got a composter for sale
Yeah.
where you spin it.
Mm-hmm.
We got that. So what are you doing today? And what about walking? Do you want one of those medical alert devices?
Yeah, I thought that was sweet.
Did you?
Yeah.
I haven't ordered it yet.
No, I know.
It's not like I've bought
Right.
it yet.
I just need to be more mature and carry my phone.
That would be a good
I
idea.
walk.
but
I
mean,
walk in the woods at night. I don't have a phone. I'm
Nope.
off the property. I'm all
Right.
over the place. And there's been many a times. I was at Walmart parking lot one time, and somebody left their dog in their vehicle, and it was hot.
Right.
And I didn't have a phone to call for help. I was so aggravated. I went up to some workers that were in the thing up in the Walmart, and I asked them for the phone so I could call the police. I go back out. I'm waiting for the people to come out so I could shoo them out. And
Uh-huh.
it was an ugly scene.
Was it really?
Yeah.
I don't even know if I remember this story.
Yeah, it was an ugly scene. But I didn't have my phone. You know, I could have.
All right.
I needed that dog.
Well, I
needed
left the
help.
vehicle running, you know.
No, it wasn't you. It wasn't you. I think the dog may have not made it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was a
Wow.
little puppy because it was up by the window talking to me the whole time. I'm waiting for these people, and then when the people came, I reamed them out, and they're sitting in the front seat with the dog. There's no sign of the dog jumping all over the people. It was a little,
Really?
yeah. And I'm sitting there reaming those people out, saying, "Is it hot in there? How does it feel to you?" And all this stuff, you know. They
You're
drive
killing 'em
away.
with
I
Christy
know they
character.
drive away, cuss me out, and I never seen the dog again. So I don't think it made it.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay,
Don't
everybody.
leave
That
your
was an
dogs
encouraging
in.
story. All right. Well, Denise, we've got you on the show today.
Okay.
What else do you want to share? You have not seen the new blacktop driveways, right? In Greenwood.
No, I have not.
Okay.
I saw them on Facebook.
What do you think of the house we're buying?
I think it's very nice.
Could you see yourself living there
I
for
know.
a little while?
You want to get off Fine Day Farm
No,
so
I'm just
bad.
kidding.
He does.
I'm just prepping her. I'm buying a house in advance in case we decide to sell our
So
house.
do you want to just move to a smaller place, or is it because you want a new place?
Both.
Like, can I have a big new place? Or
I don't
you
want
just-
big.
Okay.
I want a
that's what
new
it is.
house. I want heated floors. I want the Rinnai hot water heater or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
I would like the sidewalks to be heated so I never have to shovel snow.
And you know, you never
Or-
have to shovel snow. I'm
No,
the snow shoveler.
but we're both aging out. Okay? In other words,
I don't know. I'm
I
still
can't,
pretty.
I can't depend that you'll always be there to shovel the snow. Oh,
Yeah,
my.
we never agree on anything.
We
I don't-
never agree on
I don't know how
anything.
we have ever stayed married so long because we
Because we
literally
agreed
are
to stay married.
Absolute opposites that don't agree on anything.
I think that's our claim to fame.
I think it is.
I'm serious.
Okay.
In other words, and I think we've done rather well, to be honest with you.
Heated floors, heated sidewalks.
All right,
they're all-
forget it. I don't even care about
It's
that.
just another thing that can go bad.
That's
that can
her
go
biggest
wrong,
worry.
That needs fixing.
But I've proved to you I can handle most things.
You really can. I never dream. You really can.
She thinks I'm lazy.
I know. What are we going to do about that hot tub?
I can get it. I got it in the door, didn't I?
You got it in.
We have a hot tub in our bedroom, and it really
It's a really nice hot tub.
it bothers her. It really is.
It's
It's got all
really
these
nice.
jets. It's $5,000 or $6,000, and
Yeah, it doesn't, there's
Let's
no
just sell it and be
smell.
done with it.
It's just the easiest hot
it's real
tub.
quiet.
Yeah, we've owned hot tubs before. It is the nicest hot
It
tub
is.
we've ever owned.
Yep.
But
So what are
it's
you bothered with?
permanently in my bedroom, and I can't get new flooring. We've got 25, 30-year-old carpeting. I think it's 30-year carpeting.
They'll just cut right around the
Is
hot
that
tub.
what we're going to do?
Yes.
Okay.
Just cut right around it. Then you're worried that it's going to go bad. We won't be able to get parts, and now your floor's messed up.
Yeah, I'm worried about a lot. I'm worried that you pass away and I'm stuck because people don't come running to my rescue like they come running to yours. I have to learn how to do everything myself because nobody comes to me.
Ain't nobody comes to my rescue.
Oh, everybody comes to your rescue, Jim. So now you're gone, and I'm stuck in a big house with a big hot tub in my bedroom that I can't get out. And you said just get a Sawzall and cut the thing up. So that's what I'm going to do, I guess. I'm going to be,
Not that she's going to miss me. Not that she's going to miss me. She's more bothered by she's now stuck with the hot
I'm
tub.
stuck with a hot tub.
Not like I lost Jim.
Anyway,
Wow, Denise, that sounded.
I didn't mean for it to come
I
out that
understand.
way.
I understand.
It's just these are the things in life I worry about.
I agree. And I think it's crazy that you even do.
I know.
There's always people to hire to get things
You
done.
say that. They don't. They don't come.
Okay.
I can't get people to come and do anything. And when they do it wrong, and then I end up having to do it.
Well, that is true. We've had our share of that.
Okay.
You're very handy at woodworking
I'm a
and trim and
handyman
mold.
woman. Okay.
All right. Is there anything encouraging?
Oh, I thought I was very encouraging.
No, I'm just kidding. Are you going to get barbecue chicken today?
You want me to stop on the way home?
Greenwood barbecue chicken.
I can do it.
You can. You want me to tell you the best way to park?
In the fire company parking lot.
Absolutely.
Why is that the best way to park?
Because you can get out easier,
Okay.
and they know you're coming when you're walking up to the line. They
Well,
see-
if there's a
right.
big line, I'm not coming, okay?
Okay, well, it even works. Okay, anyway. So they see you pulling up. The guy cooking it knows you're there. Everybody knows you're there.
All right.
All right, we're
My
lettering.
presence isn't as known as your presence.
It could be if you'd letter your vehicle.
Okay.
We are lettering the what's it called? The Tahoe. Yep,
Oh, I saw that. But
Yeah.
very mildly.
very mildly. Might even turn it into what's called ghost lettering. I haven't decided.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's where you can't even see it. So, all right. Anything else?
I don't think so.
Are we going to church tomorrow?
Yes, we're going to church.
Together?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you serving or
I'm
helping?
serving. Are you serving?
Ooh, I didn't sign up. Okay, United Church is where we're talking about in Milford. What time? 9:15 is when it starts?
Yes.
I have invited 2 people this week and got them very excited about it.
Good.
So that's that. Anything else?
I don't know. Did we do okay together?
I thought we did great. What did you guys think? Did we act like we even get along? Is it a wonder that we stay together? We're doing good, though.
I think we're doing real well.
I'm
I think
happy.
we understand each other, respect each other, and then we just love no matter what.
Right.
Tolerate.
Right. It's
tolerate
like
each
a
other.
long stress test.
Yeah, it
An
is.
endurance test, in other words.
It
So,
is.
but we do good. Is there anything else we're getting ready to do big? We're getting rid of the bus. We're getting rid of the barn. Is there anything else happening? The garage is cleaned out. I think we're on a roll here right now, right?
Right. I'd really like that little shed either sided or something.
What shed? The glass studio?
Yeah. I'm starting to realize.
I'd rather just buy a new shed.
I know you always say that. It's
I
cheaper
know.
to buy than fix up. It's just rotting around the windows.
Okay,
So,
then let's sell that puppy and buy another one. Vinyl siding.
then if you sell it, I'd rather just not even have one. Just downsize that and get rid of all that.
Okay.
So now you got that one to get rid of.
No, we'll fix it. We'll just fix it. Because the less sheds I have, the more you may be coming towards my garage.
And take over that.
And take over that. I don't even like you parking the lawnmower in there.
I know.
I've got my garage so clean, everybody. I bought this great big vacuum, and I've been vacuuming every square inch of that building. There ain't a cobweb one in there. And when you bring the lawnmower in, it brings grass in
And I blew it out last night. But what are garages used for?
to keep
You-
clean. You have a garage to keep it clean.
And not use
You got to
it.
admit, you've never seen such a clean garage.
Right. It's very nice.
It's very nice, folks.
and it
so-
wasn't very nice for many years.
It was not, but we've gotten rid of stuff. All right, I am going to let you go. Is that okay?
Okay.
You've done a good job.
Okay, do you
Thanks
want
for
me-
joining me.
Do you want,
What?
do you want me to get the chicken on
Thanks
the
for
way home?
marrying me and sticking with me and putting up with me and everything else. Our audience has missed you, so that's why I brought you on. In other words, I get to see you every day. They don't get to see you
That's
that often.
nice.
So
It's nice to be
all right,
missed.
you were missed. We had all kinds of fan mail and stuff like that. So if you enjoyed this segment with Denise and when you would like to see more times with Denise and Jim, feel free to comment wherever you're watching or whatever. I guess if you're watching on TV, just write some notes on a piece of paper and mail it to us. So
Your state
All right.
parks guy did really well.
He did. You wanna go
Much
volunteer for
no,
something?
But he did much better than I ever used to be able to handle.
you know what I
state
want to go
parks.
volunteer for?
What?
I want to cook the hot dogs and sell the food at the concerts.
That would be great.
Right, it would
Yeah.
be. I want to push. Did you need a bag of chips? Is one
No,
hot dog
you
enough?
love to sell.
I love to sell. I don't even know why. In
It's
other
not
words,
just the money.
right. It's just the fun of selling,
Selling.
persuading.
You sold stuff when you were a kid, and you're
Man, I'm planning my 45th high school reunion, or I'm involved with it anyway. And man, the stories those kids tell about me,
still. You had quite the reputation.
I can't even believe it. I can't even believe what I used to do in school and how I was. And they remember me selling stuff. They're like, oh, I remember that school you got in trouble and then started the school store after that.
And you know what? You were a bad boy, but you were a likable bad boy. Because
Yeah.
people talk good
Same way
about
now.
your bad boyness.
Right.
Yeah.
I was rebellious.
You were-
Let's use the
you were
word
bad.
creative. I was creative even when I was young. How's that?
Yeah, you would write your own excuses
Yes.
right in front of the teacher.
Yes.
And one of the teachers told you that just recently.
And
like,
said I knew what was coming next. You were going to walk up and say, Jimmy's got to leave early today because he's got to go to work.
and hand you the paper that you just wrote in front of her.
It was legit. I signed it Jim Weller. My dad's name was Jim Weller.
Yeah, you were a bad boy.
I hated school. Just so you know, out of 300 people, I was the only one that did not attend graduation. But I graduated. Picked up the diploma 2 years later. I got to let you go.
Okay.
Thanks for stopping by, Denise.
All right, Jim.
I hope to see you over the weekend.
Okay.
All right. Goodbye.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. There she goes. Denise Weller. I am very blessed to be her husband. We've been together a long time. I can't even remember now. How many years, Denise? 40-some? 77 to 80 is 3. 23, 43, 44? How many years? It's been 40. 42. All right, we can't even agree on that. So anyway, thank you everybody for watching the show. That was the Denise Weller segment, and I ran out of time. I had more stuff to tell you. We didn't even take any phone calls for free stuff. But thank you very much for watching the show. If you ever want to be on the show, if you ever want to buy some advertising, if you want to hire me to do a show for you, I'd love to talk, okay? And I love to buy things, and I love to sell things. And if you're out there and you're looking for an incredibly good rental, I've got a brand new house in Greenwood, 3-bedroom, 2-bath. It's going to be about $1,750 a month. I know that sounds high, but that's what I want. And I'm looking for somebody, no pets. You're going to have to do the background check and all that. So if you're interested, let me know. Okay? I'm either going to do that or make it an Airbnb. I got to go, everybody. God bless you. Have a good weekend. I'll see you at church tomorrow morning. Goodbye. All right, everybody. We are still live on TV. Okay, 23 minutes left. 20 seconds. I don't know what he said, but anyway, 20 seconds. And that was 10 seconds ago. So anyway, thanks for watching TV Delmarva. Please tell your friends about it. Please do, sincerely. It's new, it's upcoming, it's exciting. Colin's putting his heart and soul into it, and we want it to be successful, and I love seeing him do it. So anyway, thank you very much. Have a good weekend. Goodbye.